It would appear we have life. There we go, I've sorted it. So I think I figured out what the problem was as well. So we should be okay now. We have audio again for Spotify, and we should have audio of the stream stuff again. What was the problem? So what it looked like, what had happened is, obviously the Windows update had removed my input and output devices set as my speakers and mic in the sound settings. And I'd like disabled them or something, I guess. I don't know. So when I went into the sound settings, it would have no options to pick for the default. So if you clicked off of, you know, if you go into your sound settings, it's easier to just talk through it like that. You go to System, Sound Settings, App Volume, and Preferences, and you have Outputs and Inputs. They were all set to default, but there was no other option I could pick for input or output, so I couldn't change it to anything. So I guess everything was defaulting to like something that didn't exist, because there was no default system sound set, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that was really weird. I'm not sure what that was about. But it should be fixed now though. I hope. We've got it working anyway, so for now we've got something. At least it's fixed. It is. For now, it's sorted, so hopefully that'll be the end of it. Tell you what, let's do the test while we're here. The full test. I'll open human full flat and I'll see if anything happens. All of this stuff started appearing again as well. So what happened originally when it had done that? When I reopened the things, the apps that it was doing it in, so when I reopened the Pokemon game and reopened the other stuff, I could see it playing audio this time, and in Spotify it would let me play audio, but there was just no sound. So I could see it playing the song, there was just no sound coming out. So then I changed it in app settings and preferences and whatnot and fixed it, I guess, but... If anything happens to the audio, though, please let me know, and I will sort it if I can. Welcome in, everybody, officially, I suppose. We're actually here now. We're actually ready to play. So that's good. Human full flat has audio again! Yes! Oh, it's very loud. Ah! Alright, I can close it now. For anyone who's wondering why I did that as a test, it's because I played it yesterday and all the audio had broken on it. So I couldn't use it. Need to grab something. So because the way this Nuzlocke's going to go, I'm going to have to manually do some of this stuff, writing it down. I'm going to need a pad and some paper to write down what's happening with this stuff. Here we go. This wasn't the playlist we were going to use today. We're going to use Pokemon Mystery Dungeon today. The playlist. Shuffled. There we go. Well, I'll do this for now until we actually get into the main part of it. But welcome in, everybody, though. It's nice to see you all. Hopefully you're all doing good this time. And yeah, welcome to stream on this Sunday. We'll see how things go today, and hopefully we can make some good progress into our newest endeavor. It's going to be a Nuzlocke. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to try it anyway. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. Last time I played Scarlet and Violet on stream, it was awful. So, hopefully this time will be better. Yeah, and we're going to go for it. There you go, there's the Gone Live from Stream Elements. Okay. I'm just going to get my stuff in here. Because I'm going to have to write this all down manually, I'm going to have to do the stuff here for the catches and things. Right. A few things about the rules that we'll go through as we get into it, because it's going to be weird because it's Scarlet and Violet and it doesn't work in the traditional Nuzlocke format. So Tiny Woods is going to go off now and we're going to switch to game audio. Game audio, oh my god, it's amazing. Who'd have thought it? We actually have audio for the game we're playing. Wow. Wowie wow. It's great, isn't it? We're going to keep the rogue on screen as well, because why not, I guess. You're excited? I'm excited as well. Hopefully everybody else is, although who the fuck knows? Let's get into it and start making a little character. This is Nuz we're going to be making here. I don't know what we're gonna, how Nuz is gonna look. How's little Nuz gonna look? How do I imagine him looking is the question. I feel like that's the haircut of Nuz. I could see that. Color though, I feel like we need to go for a weird color. You know? We need to go for an odd color here. We can't just, I mean, that green's way too much, I feel like. We go for the ash green. Well, I think we go ash green here. Go with that style, of course we will. Change the look as well, go on, we'll do all this. Get into it though. Eye shape, I mean, we don't want to spend too long messing with all this stuff. Let's just go with that. Eyes, do we go green again, or is that too much green? I feel like that might be too much green, you know? Oh, yellow, green, lime, that's what we want. Eyelashes, honestly, doesn't matter. Or colour. Brow, go on, needs a good brow. Needs a strong brow here. We don't need brow D. Brow F. Or G might be the one here, you know? I think brow G is the one. We're going brow G. It's got to be green as well, the ash green again. Mouth. Mouth doesn't really matter, does it, either? But just default, why not? Lip color. Oh my god. Default, doesn't matter. Don't need beauty spot, no freckles. We're good. I think we're done. Don't need any of that stuff. We're ready. We're ready to take on the world. That's what we're gonna do, chat. Yeah. No, we're not. It's gonna be awful. Gonna get destroyed. So, Nuzlocke Scarlet Violet kind of works weird because the game doesn't have random encounters. So we're gonna force random encounters, I guess. We will get to how we're gonna do that exactly when we get there. There's Jacques as well. We pulled a card of him the other day. Can't remember what her name is. Honestly, don't remember too much about the game, so we're going to be going through and seeing how we go today. Yeah, thank you all for being here, I appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a good time. Divine Hariyama, there's a Routes, there's a Rockruff, there's a Colossal, there's some good stuff out there. Starter picking's going to be down to stream to decide as well, I think. I'll probably just randomly let you guys pick with a poll. We'll see. Yeah, I want to make this an interesting Nuzlocke as well, not necessarily just specifically difficult. I want to give us options. And there's so many Pokemon in the game, I feel like we need to kind of use a good amount, you know? Are you still streaming? I know it's kind of started rough. Yeah, it was a pretty awful start. I mean, we'll see if we can salvage the stream. Pretty poor start. We'll see if we can salvage something out of today. We're cruising along. We'll see how we go. Hopefully we'll have a good time. I hope we do. Because that threw me off quite a lot at the start. Not gonna lie. Shame we can't skip through all this because we've seen it all before, but it is what it is. It's weird going back to the current generation newest game though as well. playing it in the Nuzlocke now, because I guess all the knowledge kind of... Some of it goes out the window and some of it's relevant again. Yeah, it's interesting. Music in this game, though, is top tier. I'll give them that. Always enjoyed the music in this game. It's our boy! We got an EX of him last week. Remember, this time last week, we did that whole Pokemon opening stream and it was great. I think the music might be a touch loud, actually, isn't it? Let's die down. That's a smidge there. All those Tauros. We might even get a Tauros. Who knows if we get lucky? That would be cool. Good stuff. There's a lot of good Pokemon in this game that we could get. Obviously, some things are going to be banned because they are, quite frankly, busted. So we aren't allowed to use them. By that I mean Revival Blessing on Pawmot and things like that. Banned, basically. Because it's a move that allows you to res people, so obviously that is banned. But we'll get into the catching and how we're going to do that when we get there. Because it is going to be kind of weird. I guess zones in themselves are harder to determine in this game a little bit. So we're going to come up with a slightly different way of doing it. I'm looking forward to this, though. It's going to be a fun challenge, I believe. Get up. That's what we're doing. First task of the game. We've completed the tutorial, chat. Hi. Here we are. Look at us. Cheeky lad. With our green hair. I don't know if I'd like sleeping in a... like being in a building like this with no real walls. It's kind of a bit strange. I don't think I'd like it. Lacks privacy, you know? We got a map over there. A switch on the dock. With a white dock, interestingly, as well. Pop-up vase. Yeah, it's not bad. Nice little house here, you know? Got a squavette in the house as well. Get the rodents out of here. Tauros Moving Company as well, I guess, of what we used here, I suppose. We got sunflowers. Can't decide if I like the house or not. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's very open plan, isn't it? Yeah. Say hi to the mom. Gotta say hi to the mom. Yeah, we'll go into the rules and stuff. Rules specifically kind of are a bit looser in this game, purely because of the way that it works compared to some of the others. Some of the things, it's obviously not as linear, so some of them are more relaxed than they have been in previous games. Some things are a lot easier to kind of just... well, they kind of are way easier in terms of it, like, not necessarily being as much of a problem. In the sense that, like, there's almost always boss battles coming up and things, so the level caps aren't completely awful here. So it's kind of not quite as hard to enforce. There's no real set battle, we just have to choose to not switch out, which means we do get the advantage in intel of knowing what's coming up next. Etc. Like, there are certain things that will give us an advantage in this Nuzlocke compared to others. When it comes to captures as well, we're going to be doing them in a random way, or as random as we can get it. And in the interest of variety, I'm going to change the stipulation slightly on the catches to make it so that it kind of requires us to use more stuff than normal. Or at least it gives us the option to use plenty of different Pokemon for different uses and different scenarios. So we're going to go from there and see how it goes. Can you actually hear the audio on stream of the game? I can hear it myself, but can you actually hear it on stream? You can. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Hi, Bevan. How you doing? Sleepy dude. Nice to see you again, my dude. And Forks as well. Hello, Forks. How you doing? Hi. Coworker just called me and asked me if I could come in. Oh, no. What time do you have to come in? Is it, you still got a little bit yet, or a normal time or whatever? You got a couple of hours yet then, if you do. How goes the Nuzlocke? I mean, I suppose we technically haven't started yet, but it's already been disastrous, and that's more because stream started and we had no audio on anything, because it all broke. We had no game sound, we had no Spotify, we had no sound on anything, basically, except my mic, so it was just... I'll delete the VOD after stream, but it's basically just the first 15 minutes of, like, silence with me talking. So now that we're officially starting, yeah, we're getting into it. Love it when OBS just fucks itself. I don't think it was OBS. I think it was a full issue, because I was playing Human Fall Flat yesterday with Oreo, and my audio was balked for that as well. So I think it was a Windows update broke my default audio devices on my PC, so it was defaulting to nothing. So there was no sound coming from anything. Really weird. So keep an eye out for that. If anyone else's sound all breaks in the next few days, keep an eye out for Windows updates breaking everything. We're gonna go grab some items as well while we're here, I think. Although, can we do it when we can run faster in a bit? I think we might be able to. Hungover, so hell no. Let's go, Bevan. Extra day out. Or day out of work, I guess. We'll take it. Or that's your day off anyway. Hey, Sonny, how are you? Hello. Rotom, fine, let's go. But yeah, so the Nuzlocke officially will start when we get to Poco Path, isn't it, I think? I think when we hit Poco Path. Oh yeah, we'll go and do the thing with Clavel first, because we can't run yet, which is annoying. When we can run, then we'll come back up here and we'll do that. We've gone for the green hair here. Green hair, green eyes. He's talking to himself. I mean, he's got, you know, something. He's got an imaginary friend next to him. Why is it still broken? I have no idea. If you want to just do full slash shoutouts, you can, honestly. It's fine. If you want to do that for all of them today, that's fine, folks. Can we only sprint? Oh, we just had to get down the hill and now we can run. You have a good sleep, Bevan. Thank you for coming in as always, my dude. We appreciate you. Thank you, my dude. Grab that. Yeah, we're, so Nuzlocke. I do have a rule set that I'm going to be kind of using, but also that's kind of my base, but I'm not necessarily going to fully stick with it and use just that set of rules. So it's kind of a mishmash of different things. Free items and potions. Obviously, some of the same things will still be in play. Obviously, no items in battle. Switching will be slightly easier, as we were talking about, because we can't switch out. We can't switch on set battles. However, we can just choose not to switch whenever anyone switches Pokemon in front of us, or we knock something out. So we'll just end up doing that, but it will give us an intel advantage because we'll see who's coming in. But how is everyone doing though? How are you doing, Sani? How are you doing, Forks? Evan's not going to sleep. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. I'm glad the sound stuff worked as well, because I was like pretty much ready to cancel today's stream. I didn't know until we started either. Like right before I started stream, I wondered why my Spotify wasn't working and everything was broken. Oh boy. Look at the little guy. Quaxley's great. Bevan with his laundry cats again, of course. Love it. Yeah, I'm going to leave the starter up to the poll. Now, I know what the best starter is for us to use here. Statistically, what the best starter in the game is, so... we'll go from there. We get to choose? You do. You do get to choose which one we're going to pick for the Nuzlocke today. We'll have to come up with a theme for the names again as well, because last time we were doing food. We could continue the food one again. Because the food one failed, so I feel like we could try the food one again.
I'm
Ayo?
not sure who to be angry at.
I thought you were silent lurking, Sean. And you come back in here and start gifting subs. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here.
I'm not sure who to be angry at.
Sean, thank you for the 5 gifties. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you for gifting the 5 subs to the channel.
I'm not sure who to be angry at.
Shax, you've said you're not sure who to be angry at too many times now. Right? Filling in forms, Ayo. Hopefully we'll give you something interesting to do in the background.
I'm not sure who to be angry
run
at.
Through who got them. Is Dan. We like Dan. MG Rash. Small. Chris Cardler and the Siren
I'm not sure
1.
who to be angry at.
Congratulations. You got your sub and you're in chat. Or happen to pop in, please remember to say thank you for the gift sub. We appreciate it. Thanks so much though, Sean. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you have, I was going to say have fun filling in forms, but have fun watching stream while filling in forms. Or lurking or whatever. It's up to you. Oh, hang on. Did Twitch fix polls yet? Because I know they took them down a few days ago. They actually fixed it so they work now. Gotta make a choice, don't we? We gotta choose a starter. Who are we gonna pick? That's the real question. Well, what a question that is, and one that cannot be decided by me. It has to be decided by chat. As we normally do in these Nuzlocks, except for the last one, but that's purely because we'd already picked everyone apart from Turtwig, so... Starter. Give me a 1-minute poll. There you go. Welcome in too. How you doing? It's nice to see you. Once again, thank you for the 5 gifties, Sean. I appreciate it. Well, well, well. If it isn't Cosmic himself. How you doing, Nee? It's nice to see you, my dude. Hello, hello. How you doing, Nee? I know I saw you yesterday, but... Welcome back to the lab, my friend. Good to see you. We aren't picking Fuecoco, we're singing against Arceus and Mankind. Fair enough. Forks mentioned Fuecoco as well. What was it Forks said? Even the Fuecoco is so slow and not that bulky. Oh, wait. Did we miss something? What's the rules for the Nuzlocke? I'll go through it all in a minute. Missed you a lot. We missed you too, Nitty. Did. There's no music in the background, so it's kind of awkward. Fuecoco. 1 for Quaxley and 1 for Sprigatito, but Fuecoco leads the charge with 4 votes. Arguably, well, as I say, arguably, probably the best star out of the 3. I think for Nuzlocke, he's kind of goated because he just wipes the first 2 gyms. So we're taking a Fuecoco. Question is, what are we going to call Fuecoco? I don't think we get to do nickname now. What are we going to call it? I think we should do the food theme again, as I say. Because we'd never finish the food themed one. We just have to pick what the food is going to be for Fuecoco. Oh yeah, chili. Yeah, it's got to be chili, hasn't it? Oh, hang on. 1 or 2, though. 1 L or 2? So I feel like it's 2, isn't it? Or is that just a British thing? That we spell it that way? Oh no, it's just 1. Maybe I'm just illiterate. That's probably correct. Alright, we're going with chili. Chili the Fuecoco. We'll have to check natures and that in a minute. As I say, because of the way that I'm going to do this Nuzlocke, I actually can't do all of the encounters on the main thing. So some of them are going to have to go down manually as opposed to on the sheet. So we went with Fue Coco. We called him Chili. Input the data in. We don't have anything else that will go received because we didn't capture him. Nature we don't know because we can't see it yet. But yeah. Thank you for uploading the Nuzlocke VOD. Now I've got something to watch during the art stuffs. Yee! I've been uploading quite a lot of them. There's about 4 a week going up now. The only problem is I'll have to slow that down eventually because I think we'll end up having too many VODs up on YouTube, and then we'll have, you know, a backlog of ones that we all need to upload eventually, but, you know, I'll have to stop for a while and build up some more. Same with the shorts. Like, we don't have enough clips to do that 3 a week or whatever forever, so eventually it'll get to the point where I'll have to mess with that again. Oh, can I change this to fast text as well? I really need to do that. I talk to you too much? Maybe I'm just illiterate and it actually is just 1 hour and I always thought it was 2. Could be, honestly. That poor little Quaxley, though, is never going to go out on an adventure. Probably for the best, though, because little Quaxley, he's the best out of the 3 Evos. Don't need to look at this stuff. We already know how to do this. Options, that's what we want. Fast text speed, skip movement off, manual boxes, nicknames. Yeah, that's all fine. All we needed was just fast text. There's more items here as well, so we'll go and grab them. It's kind of annoying there's no music here right now as well. It's just eerie silence before we get into our battle. Potions. But yeah, how are you, Nitty? Surprise of the stream. Look at that. The boy is back. Big Nitty back in rotation again. Back in the stream. He's back with us. Sure, there's probably a bunch of people in stream that you haven't met before, so you might see some new faces when you're around Nitty. But no one bites. Everyone's nice, except Oreo. I mean, what? She just beats me up in human full flat and abuses me. That's terrible. Wii Sports Lo-Fi from 2 there. I haven't got any Spotify music on today, so I'll just specifically play it. Everyone better be nice to Nitty. Yeah, if you haven't met Nitty before as well. Nitty's an absolute legend. He's been around for a long time as well. He took a bit of a break away, so Nitty's been around for a long time. He's been a big person in stream. And someone that we all hold in high regard. So, yeah. If you haven't met Nitty before, here's Nitty. Funny observation, we keep going through this cycle of hitting the starter forms and then we go, they're not half bad. We do. We do. Unfortunately for us with our Nuzlocks, basically all of our stars seem to get killed. They all just get assassinated somehow. It all started with, what was it? What was his name? Nigel back in the day, wasn't it? It was Nigel the, Drizzle, or Drizzle. He got sniped by that throw in Sword and Shield. He got smacked by Revenge. Grab all the items we can. Is there anything we can grab in here? I felt like this is just the way back up to the beach, isn't it? Oh no, there is actually an item. Feels odd being back. It's strange actually seeing you back, Nitty, to be honest. I guess because you sort of, you know, you get used to like the names you see in chat all the time. When someone's gone for a while, you sort of, it's a bit strange when you see them come back. It's good to see you though, my dude. In a nice way. That's what we want to see. Feels odd to be back in a terrible way. I hate all you people. No, that's what I'd say. That sounds like something I'd say. We got wet shoes now. We walked in the water. We're an idiot with our little orange shorts on. Really annoys me that you can't hugely change the outfits in this game because it's kind of criminal that you can't do that. Quay Coco, we need to look at his stats though, don't we? Let's have a look at his nature. Gentle-natured Quay Coco. Okay. Gentle nature. Which would increase special oh, is that speed? No, increase special defense minus defense. That's not too bad, I don't think. Honestly, when it comes to some of the newer Pokemon, I'm not entirely sure about what their best natures and things will be, because I'm not super knowledgeable about all of them. But I'll try my best. Here we go, though. We're going into battle. First battle. Not great on Fuecoco. Really? I thought it would have been more of a special wall. Because I guess fire types normally aren't really that good at walling physical stuff, though, are they? It would be better because... Oh shit, we got other stuff playing. But because of water type attacks basically all being special, wouldn't it be better to have him as a special defense wall? Could be a whole lot worse, actually. I mean, to be fair, if you'd seen the last run we did Nitty, basically every nature we got in the game was terrible. So, I mean... Chili, thank you very much for the silent alert, my dude. I appreciate it. You for being here. You're about to appear on screen as well, Chili. So, it's your big moment. That's why you're lurking, I know. Because you're in-game right now. Little lizard in-game. No audio lurk. See, I told you, he's just busy right now. He's battling. That's why he has to lurk. Outsped by the leafage of Frigatito. Is this going to be a two-shot kill? Yeah. I find it a bit weird that in this game you can get Ember this early in the game. A little bit busted, I think. Yeah, we were going to talk about rules. We'll get there when we get to capturing, and then we'll go on to the rules. We're forced to catch Lechonk at the start, aren't we, I think? So I think for the purposes of what we're going to be doing, we might not necessarily release it, but we'll see what happens. So you'll see why when we get there. You don't have to catch it, do you not? Okay, we'll kill it then. We'll kill the little pig. Little bugger. I'm telling you, I'm mad at Fuecoco. No, not Fuecoco. I'm mad at Lechonk anyway. If anyone was here when we did the Pokemon stream, the Pokemon opening last Sunday, bloody Lechonk, that was the only common card, I'm pretty sure. Regular Lechonk. Actually, one of two commons we didn't get. We didn't get regular Lechonk, which there was 3 types of. 3 different ones. And a rare candy. Those are the only 2 commons we didn't get in the entire set of 258 cards. Really annoying. Oddly enough, having the thing as a stab has been a thing since Gen 7. Has it? Was that in Sword and Shield as well? It might have been. I think it's a bit busted though. I just like the way it used to be with tackle, scratch, and all that. It's just the initial ones, and then you get it at like level 7. Can't waste good meat. Yeah. Gonna lurk and do some cleaning. I'll be listening now. Thank you, Oriel, for the lurk as always. We appreciate you very much, as you know. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking, and thank you for being amazing as always. You have a good one. We have fun cleaning. If that's what you're actually doing, of course. Who knows? You might be, I don't know, doing something else more interesting than cleaning. Back in my day, we used to beat and scratch each other like real animals. Yeah, we did. The back when I was a boy moment. I'm allowed to have that moment now. Poco Path will be the first place we can catch stuff, and then, as I say, we'll go through the actual rule set. Camera's being kind of annoying because it keeps going really high up. She's over here somewhere, isn't she? I think. I don't know, she's there talking to her mom. We got a free sandwich, which is pretty good. Nice little snack. We'll take a free snack. Yeah, it's good to see you back, though, Nee. Good to see you back. Welcome back to the lab, officially. A few things have changed since you were last here, I guess. We've had a few interesting things have gone on, so, you know. For example, you can see there's a strange floating object on the screen in the black border on the right-hand side, which is a tub. A tub of what, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. It's Rogue Energy. Who's now, you know, I'm officially now powered by Rogue Energy. We got that cheeky Rogue affiliate ship. That was pretty cool. We had a few things. We started playing Nitro Stream Racing. We have our own car in-game. There's some really cool stuff. Yeah, we have the Nox Bonkmobile. Great. Good stuff is what it is. We've been having a good time. Been having a good time. creeping ever closer to that big old goal of 1k as well? I don't remember what it was last time you were here, to be honest. We were probably in the 7s. 7 something. I don't know what it would have been. 2 were your classic emotes there. You love those emotes, don't you, too? You use those ones a lot of the same person. I'll have to see who that is one day. See whose emotes they actually are. Try and catch Lechonk? No. Why would we? Makes me immensely happy. You've been thriving like crazy. Love to see it for you. Yeah, we've been doing pretty good. We've had... I don't remember when it was. When was it you took your break? Do you remember? Because I'm trying to think about other stuff. I feel like early on is when I had the internet problems as well. Because I was gone for basically the entirety of February with internet issues for like 3 weeks straight. Then it was intermittent throughout March as well. First turn burn as well on Lechonk. Nice. But then I was gone for part of March with internet problems. I think I took the hiatus around April 23rd. Okay. You were around for that stuff then. Yeah, stuff's been just kind of going fairly well for me recently. For the most part, anyway. Stream's been doing good. We haven't made any changes or anything really. No new tech or anything. Oh, I do have a stream deck now though, I guess. And we did a cam stream last week. I did a hand cam stream. Don't know if you've seen the VOD, because I don't know if you've been keeping track of any of the stuff while you've been out of the streams like directly, but we did a hand cam stream a week ago today. That was strange. I don't know what happened there. I guess OBS just kind of crashed or something. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we had a hand cam stream. We're back now, though. Yeah, I think OBS was just fucking around. But I hear you ask, chat, how, when all these Pokemon are in the overworld and it's now random encounters, are we going to pick a random Pokemon? Wow, what a great question that is. I hear you ask, chat. You're very smart. Well thought out, that question. I'm going to tell you. Well, to catch Pokemon in this game, obviously they're all, apart from the raid dens, they are all overworld Pokemon now. There's no random encounters anymore. So, what we're going to do when we go into a new area is we're going to pull up a list of all the Pokemon that can appear in that area, count how many there are, and use a random number generator in order to determine which Pokemon we are going to catch. So we will pull it up, I'll do a random number generator, figure out what Pokemon that's associated with from the route, and then we will go and catch them, if we can. If it's impossible, potentially some of them might be rerolls, and I only really mean that as in if it's like the rare spawn. Like if we went somewhere and it was like level 60 Garchomp, we're obviously not going to try and catch level 60 Garchomp while we're level 5. So, you know, there's a potential for rerolls in there if we get unlucky. Other things to note. In terms of Pokemon, if you do it that specific way, it's kind of hard to get a mass amount of encounters in this game because there aren't that many singular routes or anything. So, here's where my alteration to the rules is going to come in. In the fairness and kind of spirit of making things a bit interesting, what we're going to do is every large-scale area in the game, so for example, South Province Area 1, we are going to allow ourselves to catch 3 Pokemon per area instead of 1 in the big areas in order to promote changing up of people in the team and to give us different options and things to work with rather than just a very static team. However, there will be a cap on the number of Pokemon that we can have in the party of, for example, if we're going up against a gym with 3 Pokemon, we can only have 3 Pokemon until we've basically got enough badges so that we can have as many as we want. So we're going to be changing that slightly to make it involve a bit more kind of random chance into it in terms of other Pokemon and other combinations we can get. So we're not necessarily just screwed by first encounters every single time. And I only really do that because, as I say, it's kind of impossible in this game. Because if you get to the first area, which is South Province Area 1, there's like 100 encounters. So Yeah. First thing, though, we got Poco Path. We're only going to do one catch here because it's a route as opposed to a full big area. So I'm going to do a random number generator between 1 and 6. So I'll read them off in the order in which the Pokemon will appear here, okay? Number 1 is Hoppip, 2 Fletchling, 3 is Scatterbug, 4 Lechonk, 5 Tarantula, 6 Pawmi. Random number generator between 1 and 6. Here we go. Didn't work. Let's clear it and put it in again. It's good, isn't it? 1 and 6. Generate. It's number 6. Looks like we're getting a Pawmi. 6 is the first catch of the run. So a Pawmi, we're going to have an electric type early on, which is useless because we're going to be fighting against grass types and bug types. So that's amazing. Good job, random number generator, for already screwing us. Obviously, to mention as well, I did mention this earlier when we were doing it, but I'm not sure who was here then, who was not. Revival Blessing from Pawmot is obviously banned because it gives you a free revive in a move, so we're not going to be allowed to use that as it's a banned move. Don't think we're also going to let us use Cyclizar's Shed Tail because it's pretty much what, substitute and something else at the same time. So we're not going to let him do that. Shiny Claws is a thing, though, so if there are any shiny Pokemon, we are going to be able to catch them for free, as we usually do in these type of runs. And yeah, we're going to go from there. Would have taken that over the Hoppip I got from it. Yeah, Hoppip's awful. We don't want to crit, so I guess we might just go for a capture. We got 21 balls. Let's go for it. We saved the extra one from the Lechonk. Here we go. Yeah, RNG's kind of mess with us, but then at the same time it gives us an electric type early on, which I guess this game's slightly different, but normally electric types are slightly harder to come by. So I feel like an electric type's decent. Pawmi as well, it'll probably have Nuzlocke or something. What are we going to call Pawmi as well? It's like a bear. It's like a berry looking thing. Is there anything we can think of? We could call it like... Tell you what, Fox. What about Sprite? After the famous... acidic quality of McDonald's Sprite. Sprite the Pawmot. Welcome in, Maximum. How you doing? It's nice to see you. I have to sneeze real quick. Hang on. There we go. It took 2 takes there. Pan. We're going for the food theme, though, too. Thank you for the bless you. I appreciate that. You mean pan as in, like, cooking pan, you mean? Could kind of work. Pancake. We could go pancake. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll save Sprite for later on. If we get another electric type later on, we'll call it Sprite. McDonald's Sprite over there. Pancake. Pancake the Pawmi. There's the Rogue Energy code. Speak of the devil earlier on. Look at that. Early on, we got Pokemon number 22 in the Pokédex. Pawmi. Let me add that to the thing real quick. So we got a Pawmi. Love how it lists Koraidon as one of the Pokemon you can get here as well. Like, yeah, no, I'm not sure we're getting that one. Not sure we're getting Koraidon after the first route. It's Electric Terror. So, normal stuff. Same natured. Is it really gentle as well? It is. 2 gentle natures so far. Has static, which is okay. Gentle nature, honestly, I don't know about this thing. It's part fighting, so maybe special would actually be kind of useful on it. Not that its special defense is probably going to be that good anyway. Speed probably would have been better there, but oh well. Hi, Hoppip. Why are you staring at me? Not creepy at all. Don't know, there's just a Hoppip just staring into my soul. Just eyeballing me from the back. What is that about? Alright. We're coming out of Poco Path, though. We'll get into the main area in a minute when we do some battles and stuff. I think we fight Arvin, don't we, here? I know. We're talking to Nimona again. We get another gentle or no? RNGesus is pranking us. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past RNGesus to do that. We had some terrible luck with some of our other things, so... Wouldn't surprise me if RNGesus has a field day with us here as well. Things are glass cannon no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of useful though, I guess, fighting type electric early on. I'm trying to think gyms. There is a normal gym, so it would work well there if it survives. Flying type against Bombardier. Fairly useful against Claw early on as well, I guess, as the Rock. What is he called? Titan. That's the one. Rock Titan. Because Waco will struggle there, probably. Unless we get someone else. We'll just get Makuhita or something on the next route as one of our 3 Pokemon. But yeah, so the way it's going to work effectively with the whole catching multiple Pokemon is it will give us the option of rotating in and out more than we usually would. Obviously in a normal Nuzlocke, you tend to lock in your Pokemon early and use whatever the best stuff is. And after that, you kind of just stick with what you got, don't you? So we're trying to change things up, make it a bit more interesting in the selections and things. Because you know how it is in a Nuzlocke. Sometimes it gets a little bogged down with the same stuff. So I just want to promote a bit of variety. Want to make art of Hoppip staring into your soul? I don't think you'd be allowed to make that. I think that's illegal art of you know, distressing scenes. There's Hoppip just staring you down. These little hounders. Little puppers. Never mind. Little puppers are going to run away any second. Oh boy. It's a good job in it that we have... I swear we touched the ground then. Did we not touch the ground, break our legs, and then Rotom came out too late? Looked like it. Good job we got a phone, though, that can double as a flight device. Quite helpful, isn't it? I don't think there's any items down here either. RNG, when I played the Nuzlocke, was either absolute worst piece of shit or goated as fuck, and there was no in between. I feel like Nuzlocke's kind of like that, though, aren't they? You don't normally get many average stuff. You either get insane or awful. Give him the sandwich. A nice Lechonk sandwich. Mmm. Yum. How didn't we break our ankles? Yeah. That's a great question. One I am not in a position to answer. I do not know how we didn't break our ankles, because we should have, quite frankly. We should be crippled for the rest of our life jumping off a thing like that, shouldn't we, surely? I don't think a normal person is gonna, you know, not take severe damage to their legs jumping off like a 100-foot cliff and landing on their feet. Go back to back Charcadet and Gibble. Oh, that's pretty goated though. So we get another encounter in here. We'll just get Gumshoes. We're gonna get Totem Gumshoes, aren't we? He's gonna get Totem Gumshoes is banned in the Nuzlocke as well because he just grabs people's IPs instead. The Totem Gumshoes isn't allowed because he just cheats. Just grab the AI's IP and just dox them. And DDoS them so they can't fight us, you know? Hit them with a little DDoS. Rotom phone for the win. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Not Gumshoes, yeah. Totem Gumshoes will be here, hitting us with a cheeky DDoS real quick. Wait for it. Alright, Dragon Boy. We pulled a Koraidon EX last week when we were opening Pokemon cards. We got the full art version of Miraidon though, which was cool. We get the full art version of that. I don't think I ever posted the binder. The binder looks really good though. It's really full, which is good. I don't know what we'll do next. Whether we'll open another Scarlet Violet booster box again, or if we'll move on to another set and we'll eventually try and fill in the blanks or whatever. Inlet Grotto though, that was the name I needed. Inlet Grotto. Inlet Grotto. Here we go. There are 6 Pokemon here again. Gumshoes is one of them. God. Not Gumshoes. It's worth waiting to go back into the cave. You can encounter more Pokemon in there. Can you? Well, you think we shouldn't grab an encounter now? You reckon, Fox, do you? Any Zubats? I actually don't think Zubat's in this game, is he? I don't remember seeing Zubat, Golbat, Crobat in this game. Can't take Koraidon seriously. He walks like an upset toddler. Not wrong, though. The encounters we can get here, we can get Diglett, Psyduck, Houndour, Pawniard, Yungoos, Gumshoes. I guess we can't get Pawniard yet, probably, if we could. If we get Pawniard this early, that'd be insane. If you go back when you can jump, you can get in. The only problem is we'd have to remember to come back in here. Oh, the gumshoe's gonna try and... The young goose gonna try and fight me. No, okay. Do you reckon we should skip then, Forks? Because we will get our 3 encounters in the first area anyway, so we will have enough Pokemon for the first gym battle. Okay. I'm going to take your advice on this one, Forks. We're going to skip this encounter. I forgot the invisible wall half of this as well. It's really annoying. The Game Freak not had Zubat in Scarlet Violet for nearly 25 years. Yeah, I think it's the first game that Zubat wasn't in for a long time, if I remember rightly. You can probably get it in-game now, because you can get it from Pokemon Home. But, I don't think they ran it in the base game, no. Look at them all. I know who... Well, some of the Pokemon we could get could be a real pain in the ass, but would be amazing to get. Can you imagine if we can get the return of Fruit Boy? Can you all imagine that for a second? Fruit Boy coming back again. The legend of Fruit Boy. Fruit Boy the Appleton. Scuttling along with his little feet. Has anyone seen that video on Twitter as well? Where it's just like... It's just literally a video of Appleton just running across a bit of road, and it's just the sound turned up of his little feet just tapping on the ground. Have I got, like... I wonder, have I got, like, stick drift or something? Is that why it keeps looking up so much, I wonder? Could be. Yeah, I wonder if I got some stick drift. Maybe if I change the sensitivity on the camera, it'll help with that. Flapple kind of slaps, though. You can get both in this game, can't you, as well? You can get both types of apples. Love how casual Houndoom is just walking up. You know, he's just, like, plodding along. Doesn't care about anything in the world. Just wanders up behind you, and he's like, yeah. Got a little Fuecoco. Have him. Have him. Never mind. Feel like he was scared. We intimidated the Houndoom. He was scared to fight us. He wasn't going to fight us. He was too scared. Obviously. He backed out of that fight straight away. Dragon Boy gonna fight him for us. Isn't he fighting Dragon? Yeah, time to reset. Yeah, we lose immediately. We have Pokeballs and our starter gets knocked out. Look at them all. I mean, I know story-wise why stuff like this happens, but isn't it kind of funny that the legendary runs away from a pack of Hounder? Hounder and one Houndoom. And he's like, nah, mate, I'm out of here. You're fighting Dragon-type. You're super effective against him. Just nuke them all. It's kind of dumb. It is a bit stupid, yeah. That's one of the few points in the story where you kind of go like, what were they thinking? The story in this game, though, is executed well, and I do like it. Give it that. I think it works really well. I have to remember if we make it to the end that I can't get DMCA'd for the music at the end. Maybe I'll just say fuck it and do it anyway, because we didn't pull. He kind of new to this world. Oh, he's been here for years, though. That's the thing. He's the legendary Pokemon of the land, isn't he? He's been around for a long time. Koraidon forgot how to Koraidon, yeah. He's a sleepy boy now. Just scut through all this. All these, as everyone knows, Pokemon games at the start are normally quite slow, so... yeah. Oh, he's back up again. He's had a rest. Good lad. Let's go. Huge. Massive. Absolutely bonkers, yeah? Mentally deranged, yeah? Swift TM, not going to use it though. Power nap, yeah, you slept really quick. Can I just say as well how nice it is to have TMs that I can just make on the fly here as well. I don't have to worry about BDSP stuff again, having like TMs that I can't do stuff like that with. Oh, it's bloody Arven up here. Yeah, I wonder if that's stick drift. Let me see if I can mess with the options and get the... Oh, can I only change... Oh, can I not change the camera sensitivity? Oh, dear. That's annoying. Alright. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. It's not that bad, to be honest. Oh, can we not walk around him either? Pretty sure there's a TM up in the lighthouse somewhere, and I think we got there anyway, so we'll go and grab that. I'm gonna take a BRB in a minute as well when we're done with this battle. I think he only has a squavette, doesn't he? A cheeky squavette. Full young Arven has here. Didn't pull an Arven card. Didn't pull a full art Arven or anything. Or a Nimona. I think we pulled... What did we get? Full art Penny was the trainer that we got. And we got that secret art Jack and someone else. We got the Iron Treads. We got Jacques and we got someone else. Trying to remember. We actually will get one of the special Pokemon Paradoxes, won't we, as well? Easily my favourite character in Scarlet Violet. Arven. He's an interesting fellow, isn't he? He's a bit of a dick at the start of the game, but... You know, after that, he's alright. Let's kick his ass and teach him some lessons, shall we? How about that? Right, so we skipped the encounter there. So the next one will be South Province Area 1 then, I guess. Let's figure out how many bloody encounters we have there as well. South Province Area 1. Technically we have Inlet... Oh, we've already done Inlet Grow. But there'd be Area 4 and Area 2 as well we could go to. So we'll see. Not a bad hit. I mean, we move first, so we have no threat of being flinched. Well, that's not going to win the fight. If we'd critted, that would have been nice. We didn't, though. Tackle comes out as well. Nice stuff. Off for family stuff, but I should return later. May RN Jesus bless this run. Thank you for being here, Forks. I appreciate it. We appreciate you as always. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. We'll see you in a bit, yeah? Hopefully we won't have failed by the time. Oh shit, we're supposed to be playing Nitro today as well, aren't we? I guess we'll only do a small Pokemon today then, and we'll do Nitro as well. It's Pokemon and Nitro, isn't it? I forgot. Yeah, we'll do some Nitro stream racing after a bit. Would it be 2 hours normally? So we got about another 45 minutes-ish, 40-ish minutes of Pokemon, and then we'll go on to Nitro stream racing. I forgot about that. Nitro is kind of like marbles for anyone who doesn't know. We'll do some of that in a bit. Yeah, I forgot we were supposed to do the split stream, weren't we? I haven't done any Nitro for all of this week, so I feel like we should. Show off the Bonkmobile skin as well. Yay, we have the Legendary this early on in the game. How cool. I'm scared we're going to get some awful Pokemon for the next route. Like, we're going to get some... The 3 Pokemon we're going to draw are going to be terrible. Go back here as well. Little Scatterbug. Not that we want him. Poor little Scatterbug. Left behind. Vivillon would be okay early on in the game, I feel like. Some bug types can kind of work. It's an early level evolution, I guess. So we would have a bug type to fight against... what's his name? Brassius. Second gym early on. It might be decent. It'd be bad against Clorf. It'd be bad in gym 1. Bug on bug. I guess it was resistant. But other than that. It's not the best thing in the world. Mesagoza as well. And Naranja Academy, of course. Good stuff. Still remember the name, just about. Look how small we are as well. We're tiny. Can't even change the character's height or anything in game, which I find kind of funny. Beautiful nature as far as the eye can see. All in low-res textures in these screenshots. Love it. Look at the low-res and those trees and the faraway shots. Don't this will ever buff the bug type? There's some good bug types around. I mean, like Volcarona and stuff. Usually it's bug something else, isn't it, that makes them good. Like, Volcarona's pretty strong. There's a few decent bug types. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick BRB. So I'm going to switch to that screen using the Stream Deck real quick. Because I'm a pro streamer now. I also added a new button to the Stream Deck for anyone who hasn't. We have three sounds right now. We have a sensor beep, which I'll demonstrate them all now. We have a sensor beep. It's a long one. We've got the Minnesota Wild Goal Horn. Basically, this is just because of Forks and a bit of a meme. So we've got Forks' horn. And I added this last one because I thought no one else does it when I make a self-deprecating joke, so I'll do it myself. So we've got a laugh track. There we go. We got a 4-second laugh track now for when I make a self-deprecating joke and no one says anything apart from getting mad. So yeah. I'll be back in just a minute though. Take a quick break, have a quick stretch, have a drink, do all that stuff. I recommend you all do the same. And then we'll be back in a sec. Okay, yabby. Alright, we're back. To the game screen. Press of a button and it's amazing. Look at that. Wow. I know I memed on Stream Decks for ages, but not gonna lie, they're actually kind of useful. They're actually pretty handy. Petraberry, South Province Area 1. We got our first capture here. Thank you for the welcome back, Nee. I appreciate it. Should we fight the kid first or should we get a Pokemon first? Let's do our random generator number 1. Shall we? Of Pokemon here. So how many have we got? This is South Province Area 1. Real quick. So how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by what? $70 Pokemon. By the looks of it, in this first area. Between 1 and 70 is what we're looking for. Pokemon number 1, teach them a lesson. Tell you what, we'll find out what it is anyway, but we'll take the fight with the kid. Pokemon number 1 for the air. I'll generate it. Okay, that's an easy one. Okay, that's a good choice. I know what Pokemon number 1 is. When we find one, I'll tell you what it is. It's an early game Pokemon as well, so it should be pretty good for us. It's good. That's a happy choice for me. I'll take that one. Need to write this down in the sheet as well. This will be south. South A1. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we actually get the chance to catch them as well. So, have a cheeky peek and see if we can find what it is. So what did we get close to? Okay, we basically went right in between two absolute stinkers that we could have gotten there. So now all I've got to do is find one, and I don't know where they spawn is the problem. So we will have to have a little look. There's a weasel. It's not too far off. Deerling. So we need to look for water, I think. Sure, that's where they spawn. We're going to have to look for a bit of water somewhere, you know? Maybe by the bridge. We might be able to find one there. Fairly close. We're getting closer anyway. Grab all the items we can while we're here. We taught the kid a lesson. That's the main thing, you know? Beat the kid up. Stole his money. Beat the kid up. You know how it is. Let's go looking around the water and see if we can find what we're looking for here. Oh, it's a TM here. TM and Jur. Okay. Feel like we're going to have to go down the river. Well, I'm not sure. There's a thing here. We've gotten close to finding it a few times now. Not quite, though. When we lock eyes on it, that's when I'll tell you what it is, as I say. We've gotten close a number of times, though. We're in the right area, I'm pretty sure. This bloody camera is actually kind of annoying. It's got to be around here somewhere, considering the Pokemon we're finding. Maybe it's down by the beach. If not, I'll try and find a map of where it spawns exactly. Swear to God if it's Hoppip. It is not Hoppip, no. It's way better than Hoppip. I'll tell you what, Hoppip was number 9. We drew Pokemon number 8. So we drew a better Pokemon than Hoppip. They not spawn here on the beach? They don't. Don't run at me. Leave me alone, Azurill. Alright, I'm gonna have to look on the map here. Yeah, we should go away, Azurill. We should be able to find them about here, shouldn't we? Oh, okay. So I think they're going to be too high leveled. So the question is, do we go to the previous evolved form of it? Because it's the closest thing we can get? Is that what we want to do? Previous evolved form? I feel like that's the closest we can get Pokemon-wise here. Because I don't think we're going to be able to actually get the... Basically, because what I've seen here, the spawn of the Pokemon that we're looking for seems to be like level 20. Level 19 to 24. So we're not going to be able to get it exactly. Is it available here? The Pokemon itself will be, but at the time of day, I don't think it is. And also, it's too high level. This is the only problem with this this strategy of using the random encounters. Oh no, it does appear here during the day. I guess technically it'd be banned by the level cap anyway. So I guess we go to the pre-evolved form. The closest thing we can get. I think that's fair. I'm waiting for your response here, Nick. Waiting to see. Waiting to see what the board says. I'll spin in a circle while it's happening. These Azurill are happy, I know that much. What do we do, chat? I think all we can do here is catch the pre-evolved form. Which is very available to us. Again? You want to roll again? Pre-evo? Oh, we got one for each now. We have 3 Pokemon here anyway. So, We can roll another one and see what we get, but keep this one in mind. Weasel, you stay back. Stay back, Weasel. He keeps walking closer and I don't like it. Stay away from me, Weasel. That camera's getting annoying now as well because I guess it's stick drift then. Alright, we got one for pre-evo, one for the other. What I'll do is I'll do another one now. So we know what the first one was. I'll write it down just so we know what the encounter would have been. Right. For you guys who don't actually know, it was Marill was the first encounter. So Azurill, who stood right next to us, is the closest Pokemon we could get. Roll number 2. Number 33 is what? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 33. Rufflet, by the looks of it. Which I think is also going to be another high level one, isn't it? Where is Rufflet? We also can't catch him directly here, I don't think. Is the only problem. Did I misclick the Pokemon I was looking at? Rufflet. Spawns 21 to 58. Alright, I feel like this might not work necessarily, this strategy that we're using here. Because by the looks of it, most of the Pokemon we found here won't actually be able to be caught. This is a small problem. I guess we have to keep rolling until we get something that we can actually catch. Probably. Did all of the ones we roll appear above the level cap? 2 of them have now, yes. The third one... Yeah, I feel like we may have to change this rule slightly. Write that one down, Rufflet. Third one is number 43. Which comes out as what? 54, 48. Let's say 43. 43. Young Goose is 43. So that's actually catchable. Probably. We might have to go back into the cave to get it. No, actually we can. It should be here, just somewhere on the ground. I'll double check the spawn on it though. Young Goose. 2 to 24. So we should be able to catch Young Goose anyway. So we can get at least Young Goose. Then we can decide what we want to do about the other 2. Let's go and find a bloody Young Goose. I feel like Azurill would be fine to catch because we got the closest with... Oh yeah, we can get the DDoS here. But we got the, you know, Marill, so I feel like Azurill's fine to catch as well. Azurill, Young Goose, the third one, I guess we just have the full reroll. Or we do a... We can't do dens yet because there aren't any. That's the problem. I also don't know where Young Goose spawns in this area, is the other thing. So we'll kind of just have to look around until we find one. Because as I say, I don't know where they actually spawn here. So. We look at the map yet. Didn't want to open that. We aren't going to get the spawn map that we want, are we? Alright, we're just going to have to look around. I feel like this could have been thought out better, this idea. Because the only problem is I don't know where half the spawns are, is the thing. There's a Sunkern. This area is huge as well. Maybe do we need to change the approach slightly and wait until we get Terra Raid dens?
They tried to nail the coffin shut.
Oh my god.
But you lot just won't stay down.
Sprinkles! Hello!
This is yours now!
How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, has my game just crashed? No, it froze. We're all good. Nobody panic. We're fine. Hey, Sprinkles. How you doing? Let me pause this real quick. We haven't got any mods here right now, so let me just do a cheeky little shout out for you. Nice to see you though, Sprinkles. I was lurking in your stream. I was lurking away, watching you do stuff. It's been nice to see you on. Hopefully you had a good stream. I'm glad to see you. You're doing art again, weren't you? How did your art go? We're currently trying to revise the rules of our Pokemon challenge because they don't work. We've been changing the rules slightly. It's too late to change it? Well, I don't think it is though, because we haven't unlocked raid dens yet. Welcome in though, everybody. Welcome in, Sprinkles. Welcome in, Raiders. It's nice to see you all. Spirit Skies, Sprinkles. Welcome, welcome. Everybody else who came in. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you. I'm Nox, the walking English stereotype. Basically, that's pretty much just me. I'm basically just a stereotype. So I mean, welcome into stream. Welcome to the lab. It's nice to see you all. Hopefully you had a good time with Sprinkles. I know you did, but we love Sprinkles around here. Sprinkles is great. Very, very good. Got some more commissions done. Let's go. How's that been going then, Sprinkles? You've been getting through the comms? Because I know you have a couple now, don't you? Or was this the second part of the one you did the other day? Because I remember when we were in stream, you said you had 2 to do from it, didn't you? Was this the second part of the first commission, or was this a separate one? Everyone who commissions me is amazing. That's always nice as well. I know, because of the amount of artists I know, I have so many horror stories of people having people to deal with that are just a pain, you know? Alright. I don't know where Young Goose spawns. This is a problem. Young Goose, where are you? Oh my god. I don't know where Young Goose spawns. I know he's in the cave, but we can't go and get one of those because that counts as a cave encounter. We're just running off at this point looking for stuff. Oh my god. Maybe we need to go do the first rival battle thing, and then, as I say, and then unlock the ability to use Terra. And then do the Terra raid dens, which should have spawned by then. And do the first 3 Terra raid dens we find. That's probably going to have to be the way we do it. There's a Flamigo there as well. That also should, in theory, stop us running into stuff that's way higher level. And whatnot. What do we think about that, chat? Is there any way we can do that? Probably often in cybercrimes? Honestly, could be. Yeah, it's so nice to see you though, Sprinkles, and thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. And once again, welcome into everybody who came in from the raid. Also, remember that as you've been hanging around with Sprinkles, hanging out in stream, this goes for you as well, Sprinkles. Use yourself post-stream self-care. Make sure you look after yourselves. Go grab a drink. Go have a stretch. Do all that stuff. And if you want to come back and hang out afterwards, then we're more than happy to have you. But make sure you look after yourselves. We have a small bit of stick drift here as well, which is slightly balking the camera, unfortunately. So I may have to... well, I don't know what I can do about that. Nothing, probably. I'll have to get another controller or something. Or a new Joy-Con. Yeah, thank you so much, though, Sprinkles. I really appreciate it. Alright, chat. We can't find Young Goose. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight a trainer instead. And then go to the Pokemon Center. That sounds like something similar, right? Let's beat up this little kid. That sounds fun instead. Fight this Lechonk. With Chili, the Fuecoco, and Pormy. Pormy called, it was going to be called McDonald's Sprite, but we called it something else. I can't remember. Pancake, that's the one. Yeah, I feel like we have to change the rule now, don't we? Because it doesn't really work. Or at least at the low level it doesn't work, because the pool of Pokemon is too big, and we can just run into stuff that's too strong for us to fight. We have to limit ourselves. So I guess what we'll do is, we'll do this stuff here at the Pokemon Center, we'll beeline it up the hill. And then we'll unlock raid dens. Once we do the stuff in the town. Once we've done the raid dens, then we'll... Well, we might even get to that today, honestly. We spent so much time pissing about that, like, we've only got 15 minutes until we're going to switch to Nitro anyway, so... Because we always do our weekly Nitro stream racing on Sunday. So I guess, yeah, never mind. We probably aren't even going to get to raid dens today. That was pathetic, wasn't it? To be fair, I did lose like the first, what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes of stream because my sound decided to break, so unfortunate, but it is what it is. Thank you so much to everyone for being here, though. I really appreciate it. Well, you came in on the raid, or you happen to appear in here anyway. Have the bolt for the night. Hope your stream goes swimmingly. Thank you very much, Nitty. I appreciate it. It's good to see you again, my dude. We appreciate you being here and coming back, saying hi, hanging out for a bit. You have a go, my dude. You make sure you go take care of yourself, yeah? You go rest up well and take care of yourself. Maybe we won't do Nitro. I don't know. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out. Alright, we're running up to the academy. Go on speed mode here, and then we'll go grab items and things later on when we get the chance. Don't think there's too many fights coming up either that would warrant us to have more Pokemon yet, so I think we're okay there. Kind of want to save trainers as well, if I can. If we find Yungoos, maybe we'll catch it on the way through, but... Squavets, that's kind of close. May as well grab the items as well. Shroodles. They're probably going to be useless. Music, though, in this game. Slaps. What's that? Oh, it's a Squavet eating a fruit. Oh. Nice, eh? I say, I'm a big fan of the music in these games. Good stuff. Not a big fan of controller drift, though, which is currently plaguing me by the looks of it. This geezer. Don't tell me you don't have to defeat trainers yet, we're good. First Pokemon game I ever played. Streaming Silence, welcome into stream. Hopefully you're doing good. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. First Pokemon game you ever played. Hey, yo. Do we need to meet Nemona somewhere else? No, we get the fight here. How are you doing? How are you doing? Streaming Silence. That's a good name as well. I like that. How are you? And welcome into stream, as I say. We're battling controller drift. I know. So we've got a camera that keeps wanting to look up. Doing okay, you? Well, yeah, we're doing alright. We had a bit of a strange start to stream because all of my sound decided to break, but after we fixed that, we're cruising now, you know? We got into it and we're cruising along. Having a good time. Starting on Nuzlocke today. Been Nuzlocking a few of the other games, so we thought it was finally time to get on Scarlet Violet. It's going to take us a while, probably, but... A worthy battle. Controller drift on Black Ops 2 hit a lot worse. Oh, I feel that. I play Rainbow Six Siege as well. The controller drift on that game is an absolute killer. So I feel that. Shooters, it's the worst thing in the world. Luckily, though, it's not too much of an issue. Eat the leafage easily enough. Get the old thing there. R6 is just pain in general for me. Luckily, I'm a masochist. Love it. Playing Siege earlier this week as well, actually. So I got back into it a little bit after a bit of a breakaway for the season, but it's nice to go back and play a bit again. Actually doing surprisingly well. If your controller drift is Siege downwards, it's good. You reckon? Well, yeah, I guess it could help a recoil to some degree. It'll pull you down and then your recoil will hit headshots all the time, so it's not a bad idea, actually. Only problem is mine's always up. I think Joy-Cons are kind of susceptible, though, aren't they, to drift. That, and I think the camera in this game is quite sensitive anyway, so it's a problem. It's a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. We can't terror yet, can we, until we do the first fight against Team Star. That's massive. Holy shit. Alright. I guess we have to force switch into the Pawmot then. Or Pancake. We can't eat another hit, that's the only problem here now. We're actually in a really problematic position. I don't know what we do, because we can't... unless we heal, but... I guess we're under-leveled for this fight, are we? Have we actually fucked it this early? Oh, God. We actually might have, you know? Level 9. What level's our Coco? Alright, we're under-leveled for the fight, aren't we? Alright, we're in trouble now, then. Alright. Okay, this is a small problem. We don't outspeed it either, so it's guaranteed to kill Coco on one hit. Because we're under-leveled. Alright. We haven't hit the academy, though. We haven't hit a Terra yet, so we can't technically catch Pokemon properly, so we'll, you know, we'll give this a pass, to be fair. There's not really anything we can do in this fight, either, because I probably should have checked the level cap, shouldn't I? Actually, it doesn't tell me what her level is. Let's check the sheet again. Oh no, 8 and 9. Never mind. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We didn't see that, alright? That didn't happen. I feel like maybe it was a mistake not going and doing the fight with the trainers after all. Don't talk like that. Blind hope is better. Are you sure? I don't know about that. Actually, no, you're right. Alright, we won't, you know. We won't look at that. Alright, no one saw that part of the stream. We'll cut that out of the VOD, alright? No one saw it. We don't need to worry about it. Yeah. We continue on from there. We're still technically in the tutorial stuff anyway, so it's kind of, you know. We aren't really out the start of the full freedom part of the game yet, where we can fully go out and catch Pokemon, so. We're fine. Yeah, you didn't see that too. Thank you for not noticing that, you know. I'll just unpublish the VOD. What's the level cap of the first gym actually here? I haven't even looked. 15. 15 is the level cap of the first gym, so we got to be careful there then. What's gym 2? 17. Okay. We'll have to be careful with how many trainers we fight and things. We don't want to go too wild. Although I'm not going to be too crazy on the level caps though, to be honest. Previously I've done a lot of really like more hardcore Nuzlocks, and I feel like I'm not going to go too crazy on level caps and things this time. Sprinkles with the cat ears redeem, yo. Let me chuck that on for a second for you, Sprinkles. In a second even. There you go, there's your cat ears redeem. Thank you for the redeem, Sprinkles, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Pump for terastallizing, yeah. Yeah, pumped. Wow. And maybe we should go get R2 up slightly higher level before we go back again and do the fight against Team Star. I don't know what level they're going to be, but we'll dodge it for now. Let's go level for a second, get up to at least level 10 on Pormot, or Poor Me, that's the one. Put Poor Me out front, try and get a few levels against some of the wild Pokemon. I guess. I can't remember. It's because this is how this is different to BDSP that we were playing before. It's really weird now coming back and like messing with all the menus and stuff again and having the different settings. Like the auto heal stuff and stuff like that in this game. I'm going to completely forget they exist for a long time. Rookity as well. Perfect Pokemon to come out here against Pormot. Or Poor Me even. Again, I've got the name wrong. Little Poor Me. Yeah. Let's say, because we've changed the way that we're going to encounter Pokemon, because when we first started, we were going to do a random number generator. The only problem we've run into is the first two Pokemon we've already run into have been Pokemon that will be well out of our level cap. So we've decided that instead of that, we're basically going to use Terra Dens in order to get our Pokemons. Only problem with this is we haven't unlocked the Terra Dens yet, so As I say, technically that's why the white out there I'm not really going to count, because we effectively, other than Poor Me, who appeared in the first route so we could just get a free catch on, kind of, we haven't really gained the ability to actually get Pokemon yet. So I'm not going to count that as a full wipe. Really? Stupid Fletchlings. Level 6 as well. We have got 8 HP. We could get knocked out with a peck here if we're not careful, so we might have to switch out anyway. Heal. Shame that we can't auto battle through all of them. There's a trainer over there though, which will be handy for in a minute for XP. Only did 4 damage to us. We probably would have survived with Poor Me, but still. Growl's fine because we're embering anyway, so we got special attack, but we're good. Yeah. I appreciate everyone being here today. Oh, thank you for being here on stream. Thank you for hanging out. But I say, were you came in the raid, or you just decided to pop in? Or you're a regular who comes here all the time? For whatever reason. Whatever sick reason you decide that you enjoy this stream and want to keep coming back. Appreciate you being here. Shaylay, how you doing? Hello. Nice to see you, my friend. How are you? You want to go and fight more Fletchlings? We probably do, don't we? I ran into him. I got to remember about that. I can't get too close. Here for the cat ears? Fair enough. Hey, at least you're honest. That's what I want. Egg and Tired, how are you doing, dude? It's going alright now. We had a bit of a weird start of stream because all my audio broke. So I had no sound on anything and had to restart my computer and mess with a few things. So we had a bit of a rough start today, but now we've kind of got in. We're ticking along fairly nicely. We're doing all right. It's nice to see you though, my dude. Go on, Poor Me, have them. Have them all. Oh, he's fighting the Lechonks as well. Good stuff, Poor Me. Do we want to? I mean, we got loads of potions. We might as well just spam them. We can auto heal already, can't we? We can. Perfect. I already said that I'll probably forget we can auto heal, and I've already forgotten that we could auto heal. Take on this person instead. It's not a live stream if there aren't technical difficulties. Glad you got it sorted though. Yeah, it was a pain. I had this yesterday because I played with Oreo or Miss Cow. We played Human Full Flat together, and all my game audio was dead. But I guess this was part of that problem as well, because it seems to have fixed that as well. And the weirdest issue with Discord was trying to game with a friend, but for some reason I couldn't hear him in voice channel. Spent like 15 minutes trying to figure out and then moved to another server, and it worked just fine. Huh. That's really weird. Wait, Slackoff has Truant as well. I thought Slacking had Truant. I didn't realize Slackoff got it as well. That's kind of stupid. That's really weird. Yeah, Discord sometimes just has those really weird moments, doesn't it? Where it just, you can't explain why, but it just does weird stuff. Anyone else ever have that with Discord? It just does random stuff for no apparent reason, and you can never figure out why. I mean, I know you could say that about basically any Apple program, but like, I feel like Discord has more stuff where it just randomly goes, yeah, I'm not going to work today. Just for no reason. Just, you know. Oh, you thought you were going to play games? No. It's you, that cheeky little psych. We want some Fletchlings here. We want to get Poor Me some levels. Actually, the camera going up isn't a bad thing here, because I can kind of get a bird's eye view. This is a mood. It is, isn't it? It just doesn't work for no reason. But nope, not having it. Just don't feel like it. It's like people, to be fair. You know, you wake up one day and you're just like, no, can't be asked for this shit today. No. Casual Discord fucking up? Yeah, honestly. Just have none of it sometimes. Discord is just nope. Hits you with a cheeky nope and just slaps you across the face. Like, nope, not having it. We appeared in the air, that's good. Roly-Coly is rock fire, so we should be fine to just go... What is this camera angle? There we go. Probably would be best if we switched here. I mean, if he crits, he's going to do damage. And he's paralyzed anyway, so it gives us a good chance of winning this now. He's level 7, gives us good XP as well, and we'll go for the Thunder Shocks. Go for Stab Thunder Shocks, probably going to do more than... Oh, he lands a Smoke Screen. That's annoying. I think it's only a 5% accuracy drop though, so we should be okay still. He hits 2 through paralysis, which is fun. That's me every day. I love it. I mean, yeah, to be fair, you're not wrong. Level 8? Level 8 and level 10, is that enough? Do I want to get them both to level 10? The only problem is I don't want to over level and then get the next Pokemon we get in be under leveled. That Pichu. Oh, it is. That's really cool. You're Pichu already this early in the game. Couldn't find Gumshoes though, or a Yungoos even. Or Marill. Because, you know, we couldn't have caught Marill anyway, or Rufflet, which were the first 3 we got. So I feel like we'll just go with the Terrors. That's probably the best way to do it. Another Pawmi down there. Yeah. Once again, though, welcome into stream, Silence. Were you just perusing the Scarlet Violet category? It's always interesting to find out how people find the stream, you know, sometimes. I feel like it's just one of those things where, you know, everyone talks about, like, discoverability. Streamers talk about discoverability on Twitch and stuff. It's just interesting sometimes to find out where people found you from, you know? TM Thunderwave, nice. Oh, you did? That's cool. Still quite a lot of people streaming Scarlet Violet in there as well. I've been looking the last few days before I've been streaming it, just out of interest. There's still a lot of people streaming it. Compared to some of the other games. I mean, some of the other ones, you know, aren't quite as popular anyway, but... Like, I mean, we just got done playing through BDSP a couple of times. But, like, that category for BDSP on Twitch is pretty dead, to be honest. There's max about 5 people in there, usually. About 20, 30 viewers. Nothing more. Unless you get one... You know, one of the weird fluke days where you get someone who's got like 100 viewers streaming it randomly out of nowhere. But other than that, it's usually pretty quiet as a category. At least you don't look at recommended on, like, category time. Yeah, then that's fair as well. I know, that type of stuff is something that I do as well. I guess they haven't changed the low, frame issue over on some of the stuff. But I do that a lot as well. Sometimes I look at recommended, but I tend to just mostly look at the categories and find people there that I like. Sometimes I'll use the filters, and I'll filter by a tag that I like, and I'll just go from there, but... Yeah. I usually only watch people with an avatar. There's something about the avatar that keeps my attention. Fair enough. It's something engaging on screen, isn't it? I guess, like, the more... Like, the kind of more advanced ones, like the models that full-on VTubers have, I guess are probably more engaging than a PNG. Which is what I've got, obviously, but, you know, it does the job. Little Nox there in the corner with his little mask and his cat ears on. And I'll pull out my other trick as well to, you know, really win everyone over. Alright, you want me to pull out the money here? I'll pull it out. Here we go. This is what everybody wants. It's Nox cat. Come on now. We all know why everyone comes to stream. It's for Nox cat. Alright? And there he is. Right underneath my hand there, little Nox cat. Everybody's here for Nox cat, I all know it. We all know it. Admit it to yourselves. None of you actually want to watch me, you're just here for Nox cat. Oh, that's annoying, we can't get over there. I guess we can't jump yet either because we don't have Koraidon. Kind of annoying. Yeah, little Nox cat. We love a Nox cat around here. Like the Nox cat and I didn't even know about it? Yes, that's what we want. Now you've been converted, though. That's what's happened. See, now you've seen Nox cat. You're like, streamer? Nah, Nox cat. I'm here for. I should just do one of those things, shouldn't I? I should make, like, it's just been one of those AFK streams where it's just Nox cat just permanently on the screen, just, like, moving around. Animated Nox cat, just, like, head, you know, like a bobblehead. Just, like... bobbing his head up and down, just sitting on the screen. Just an animation of Nox cat, that's all it should be. Just for hours, like run it 24 hours a day. All day, every day, until we hit partner, just Nox cat just bobbing his head on screen. That's the type of meme stream that you could see getting partner in like a couple of weeks, because it get ridiculous views. It's funny when you find one of those streams, isn't it? I saw someone post about this yesterday where they said they were watching someone who did an ASMR stream, and then the top stream in the category was literally just it was just a stream of a fan. All it was just a fan moving back and forth. And it had like 1,000 viewers. It's great, isn't it? Plank of wood, yeah. There's some stuff that's just kind of wild that is popular for like no apparent reason. It has like the meme value, I think. That's why people like it. It's like, you remember the Walmart stream? Anyone remember seeing that? Where there was someone to put a PC on that was streaming in Walmart? Like, there was tons of people watching that because it was such a meme. Honestly, I didn't notice till you pointed Noxcat out. Ayo. Unbelievable, though. The star of the show turns up. You didn't even notice. Oh my god. Then I'm half asleep. That's fair. That's honestly fair, Shirley. You are a tired lad from all that work you get done. That's fair. 3 layers in a row. Interesting choice from the AI. I guess it thinks it can one-shot kill me if it gets me with 3 or 4 layers and then goes for a scratch. Assuming? I don't know. Things we love to see, though. Putting him on the same part you are, Aeol. Are you replaying through the game as well, Silence? You must be. Or have you only just started playing? Never played it fully. Oh, there you go. This is your first time. Oh, wow. Interesting stuff. I was going to say, are you enjoying it so far? But I feel like you're probably a little too early in to have decided if you're a big fan or not yet. You basically just started the game. Plays the tutorial. Is it your favorite game you've ever played yet? Yes. Best game ever. That guy from IGN wouldn't be saying that, though. Does anyone remember that meme with the guy from IGN who couldn't get past the tutorial on Cuphead and said it was a bad game? Anyone remember that? It was a bit of a joke for a while. The IGN guy who couldn't get past the tutorial on Cuphead because he couldn't do a double jump over something. And he complained that the game sucked. And it's like, that's just you, my dude. Okay, we did get free heals through the middle of that as well. I mean, we could Terra straight into Pancake. I feel we'll just Terra Fuecoco instead, though. We power the young goose. Okay. It's gonna be a 4-hit kill. Okay, we're definitely switching. 1 layer was enough to nuke our defense, I guess. If we Terra, it'll make us stronger, and we'll probably 1-hit with Ember. Play religiously with my BF, but then we don't really play much games anymore. So I'm like, yes, I'm bored for summer break. I play now. That's fair. It gives you something to do, doesn't it? It keeps you busy. There's a lot of stuff to play through in this game as well. I mean, if you want to go for like full completion, full Pokedex and stuff, you'll be going for a while. Watching streams is a good way to pass the time as well. I know I used to be a religious YouTube watcher, but ever since I kind of started watching people on Twitch, it's kind of most of what I do these days when I'm not streaming. In my free time, it's just watching people on Twitch or streaming. Like this game simply because I can custom name. This is true. Although sometimes the limits on what you can have as custom names are a bit silly. I know in the previous run we did, we tried to name a Zubat Grape, and it was having none of it. Presumably because of the second part of the name. And it didn't like that it had that word in it, but like, I don't know. It was weird. We've had a few that have been blocked for no reason. Yeah, we don't want to do this stuff yet. I don't actually have Terraden's been unlocked yet. Don't even know. When's the first Terraden unlocked? I don't remember. I might have to look this up. The reason it's called Nuz as well, our character, is just because of the Nuzlocke that we're doing. I'm just gonna look at this quickly. I can't see chat real quick, but because I assume if we look at the map, there won't be any yet. No. So we obviously have to do something else to instigate the terror raids. We probably have to start the game. Oh my god. It's gonna be hard to look at the map as well if the thing does. I guess we have to officially leave the school maybe first. So I guess we'll do that now. We'll do that stuff and then go from there. Should have listened to my folks and combed my hair. Got a clump of hair just low-key bundled up. Yeah, I don't do that either. To be fair, mine's probably significantly shorter. Mine's really thick, though, is the only problem. I hate having my hair cut because it's really thick. It always gets caught in clippers and things. Tugs. No bueno. It's no good. I like the interesting tiling that they have there on the top. Looks like sort of cake icing with hundreds and thousands on it, or sprinkles as some people would call them, that are not from over here. Thick and long down to my waist, ayo. That's pretty long. It's a lot longer than mine. Mine's like 2 inches long. Mine's not quite that long. I don't know how people live with hair that long though. It must be a real pain in the ass to keep, like, track of. Skip through all this. It isn't a pain? Okay. Interesting stuff. You just spam through all this. Keep spamming. Painful because it sheds a lot, not painful because it gives me confidence? Eeyore. That's what you want to see, though. That's something that will take you far, confidence. We'd love to see that. Oh my god, the clockwork children that are running at really slow speed still there. They haven't patched that yet. Look at them in the background. Oh my god. A strong trainer, why not? For reason I think in my haircut I'll lose my confidence. That's fair. That's not what you don't wanna lose that. You wanna keep that. It's hard to get sometimes. Once you got it, you don't wanna lose it. I would know. Tend to be someone who gets my self-confidence dented every once in a while by stuff, so it's you know, I know the value of it. We have talked to both of these two, don't we? Clavel and Nimona. Self-confidence is easily shattered. I feel that. It's a fragile thing. Skip on through this. See you later, Geeta. That we don't know who you are yet, but we actually do because this isn't the first time I've played through the game. I feel like it kind of, you know, gives you an idea of who she is anyway before anything happens. So. Yeah, I was going to switch to Nitro Stream Racing, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to do Pokemon because we missed so much of the start of stream because of the audio problems. So we're just going to stick with what we have here right now and go from there. Keep spamming for all this. We will be the champion one day, provided we don't butcher another terrible fight like we did earlier on. Hey, Elise, how you doing? Welcome in. Nuzlocke, woo, we're doing another one. We sort of are. We're trying anyway. We initially had a plan that didn't work, so we're trying something different now. We were going to get a random number generator to pick the Pokemon that we got, but the problem with that is we picked, out of our first 3 Pokemon, we picked 2 Pokemon that were too high level for us. So, I think we're just going to use Terra Raid Dens instead. Which we haven't unlocked yet, and I don't remember when we unlocked the first Dens is the only problem. Yeah. That's slightly awkward. I feel like we need to just finish the stuff at the school and get sent out on our grand adventure, and then it unlocks them, but I don't remember. How you doing, though? Hopefully you're having a good one. You not streaming today? GM, isn't it? It's the one. That's the one. Keep spamming through the text. Some fruit on the back there as well. Some more fruit in the background there. Some blenders. Combi, both male Combi there as well. Getting ready to do to go to London in a few days. Oh, I know you said you were going to be disappearing for a few days. So going to London, eh? You doing anything exciting in London? You're gonna tell me it's like you have to go to like the border, not border people. You know what I mean? They're like visa people or something. Interesting stuff though. I know, yeah, I remember you said you were going to be gone for a few days. So, yeah. Damn, how does it feel knowing that you're going to be closer to me? That's awful, isn't it? Terrible. I would hate that. Okay, we found out about the Titans now. Actually, does it force us to do a raid den at some point? Is that the first one we have to do? I don't know if it does or not. Having to pay to enter a place. Breaking in illegally. You know, the second one of those is not a bad idea sometimes. Amazing. Oh my god. Biggest fan in the chat right now. Look at that. Let's get the call from... what is their name? I can't remember who this is. This is a hacker person, isn't it? Cassiopeia, that's it. Yes. Of course, we know who this is already as well, because we've done this before, but still. If I remember rightly, we pulled one of their cards last week when we did our Pokemon TCG opening a week ago today. Can't believe it's been a week since that already, that big Pokemon opening stream. That was a great time. That was one of the most fun streams I've done for a long time. I was really happy with that. It was really good. Hopefully everyone else enjoyed that. I think you all did. Everyone who was here for that. I think you all enjoyed it. Yeah, free admittance into places is worth the potential criminal charges that come afterwards, you know? I'd rather face jail time than pay the £5 fee to go inside somewhere. You know, that's just the way it is. Card pulling feels like feeds the gacha addiction. It does, but it feels a lot better if you pull something good. If you pull trash, it's not so good. Or if you get a bad product. That's what I said last week. I was just helping everyone else out with the pulls by taking some bad product off the shelf when we got, like, absolute trash out of one of us as a pulls. Gambling addiction? I mean, you're not wrong. It is basically gambling, isn't it? It's like I said when I was doing it last week. It's like Pokemon card opening is basically just gambling for children. It's your biology class. And then there's me, who was opening cards anyway. He's not a child anymore, but still. It was fun, okay? Don't take it away from me. That was like my Christmas, to be fair. I kind of said it last week. I didn't really have a chance to celebrate Christmas or anything this year, so it was kind of nice just to have a little event that kind of felt a little bit like that. Bringing everyone into stream together and having a little event. It was nice. Felt like our little version of stream Christmas. At least with the gambling addiction, you make a little back. Yeah, that's true. I guess in Pokemon, you technically don't make anything back unless you... Oh, hang on. You want to tell me, where is it you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk with you? I mean, I'd assume it's inside buildings, but... Yeah. Yeah, at least with, like... Unless you're going to sell your Pokemon cards anyway, I guess then you're not going to make anything back, are you? Because I'm not going to sell any of the ones that I got, so I guess it's kind of... throwing money into the void. It's fine, though. It is what it is, you know? I'm not mad about it. We have to go somewhere else, don't we, in the school now? we have to go to the back? I can't even remember. How do we go to different places within the school? And we have to talk to someone. No, it's the screen, isn't it? That's the one. Director's office. There we are. Get trapped in the tutorial forever. Once we get past this, we can actually start doing stuff for fun. But at the minute, we're kind of locked into doing other cutscenes and stuff until we unlock terror raids. Oh, I probably should have clicked yes there instead of no. Oof. Interesting footprints and fossils on the wall there. Don't know if they're actually relevant in any way to anything, but you never know. Yeah, opening the Pokemon stuff was really good though. That was a good time. Hopefully we can do it again. Be cool if we could. Maybe one day. Have fun playing Final Fantasy as well. Please, I see you. I see you with that Steam pop-up. Have fun feeding your Final Fantasy addiction instead. Have fun gaming though. We've already been doxxed live on stream there as well by the professor. Just dropped our name and student ID in the chat. Everyone saw it. Been doxxed by the game. Wait for all this. Final Fantasy is addicting. Recently got it and let me tell you. Aura race. Oh no. I did get into it for a little bit. I haven't played for a long time. I think last time I played was about September, August time. Something like that. It's been a while. I think it was kind of a few different things though. It was one of those games that I just played like late at night when there was no one else really around. And then the other thing was like money-wise, it was kind of one of those things where I was just throwing money at it and not playing it enough. So I just stopped with the sub. When you were Lalafell for a while. Oh, that wasn't out of choice though, was it? That was because someone got you to do it. I remember. Love the hair options. Well, yeah, there you go. My trial grind. Let's go. Yeah, I ended up starting playing when the trial wasn't a thing anymore. Or at least it was gone, wasn't it? Because so many people were doing it. So I ended up having to pay right from the start, which is kind of annoying. Buying the game now, playing the trial. I mean, yeah, it's smart. It's smart to do that instead. First to me, went in and bought all the DLC up to what, Endwalker, I think, and then haven't played that much of it. A bunch of friends went Lala for a while. They did. They went wild doing that. Could never be me. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it to myself. Get out of my room, Namona. What are you doing? Kind of a shame you can't put stuff in the room here and decorate it, because I think that would have been a nice feature, wouldn't it? You could have done that with, like, trophies and stuff. You know, you could put, like, a box with your gym badges up on there or something. It would have been cool. It's a little sad that you can't actually do any of that. I think, anyway. I guess some people probably don't care, but it's nice just to have those little player spaces, you know, in some games and things, isn't it? We have, like, your own little room. I can close the random number generator as well now, because we aren't going to use it anymore. There we go. Get rid of that shit. You want that Clawitzer with the Pokecatch? 30% chance with a regular Pokeball. Will you get it? That's the question. I think you might, you know. I'm banking. I think you might get it. I think rolling the dice is going to go in favor of you here, Elise. I think you're going to get that Pokemon. I believe. And she's broken into our room again. Typical. Diamond Pearl Cave Room was so cute. Yeah, that and that. Just generally in games, isn't it? Having those kind of rooms is just nice. Where you can customize stuff. Is it really only 30%? I think it is, yeah. I think it's 30 on... Wait, what are we supposed to be doing? I think it's 30 on regular Pokeball. I think the second is... A Great Ball is 50? And Ultra is 80? Go to the schoolyard. Yeah, get out of the way of the door then. What are you doing? Absolute mug. When the Pokemon teachers ask me a Pokemon question, so I get them right solely because my multiple choice skill is godly. Ayo. We respect that though. You just have to suss out the test, don't you? It's like multiple choice exams. You know that they're never going to go for the exact same answer multiple times in a row. Suss them out easy. Actually, back when I was a student, I had one multiple choice exam at one point. Can't remember what it was for though. Trying to remember. It was a two-parter because you had like the first part of the exam was a multiple choice and then there was essays afterwards. I just don't remember what it was for, what subject. Trying to remember. It was in my first year. Just don't remember what it was. Just finished my exams last week. Ayo. High school exams because nah, yeah. You start somewhere, don't you? It's still good that you finish your exams though. That's a great thing. You know? It's a great thing that you did it. Congratulations on finishing your exams. I've been out of the education system for a few years now. Not old, but I'm slightly older at this point, so I haven't been a student for a couple of years. Then again, I feel like over here you leave earlier anyway. Over in the US, you tend to stick around longer in the education system, as far as I'm aware. Over here, they want to fuck you off as soon as possible and chuck you out. Passed them all, barely though, on the coding exam, and solid D grade. I mean, you know, if you get through them, that's it, isn't it? You know? I'm a firm believer, and I think a lot of people will be when it comes to employing and stuff, that it doesn't really matter what you get in things like high school and that. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's not really that relevant. Because, you know, if you, at the end of the day, if you go in for a job for a certain thing, let's say, I don't know, you wanted to work as a electrician or something, right, or a plumber, and you've done all the qualifications and stuff required to become a plumber, and then you try and join a company as someone's apprentice or something, you're not going to have some random guy go, whoa, wow, you got a D in one of your subjects at high school, or over here, you know, when you left school, oh, no, we can't employ you. They don't fucking care, honestly. If you can do the job, you can do a job. People don't care about stuff like that, you know? So, you'll be fine. If it's passing, it's passing? Yeah. I mean, you want to keep your highest, you know, your standards high and still push for it, but it's not the end of the world with kind of like high school level stuff, I think. I mean, I'm no expert because I'm not American, obviously, or from that region, so I don't know exactly how much weight it holds, but if it's the same as over here, which it probably is, it's not really that relevant. It still holds weight, it's just not crazy important. You gonna let us go now, game? Can we actually go out and be free on our Pokemon? That'd be cool. Thank you for the redeems too, the Hydrate and Spinal. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Nice bit of warm water that's been sat on my desk for far too long. Oh, nice. What a treat that is for me, everybody. What a treat. Thank you for that too. Thank you for making drink the nasty water. Probably go and refill that, shouldn't I? Get some fresh stuff. Any employer mentions my grades, I'm actually going to be like, alright, do something like that, so I'll pay you. Yeah, it's just not that relevant for the most part. In some jobs, obviously, it is. You know, and in getting into higher education establishments, it's obviously relevant. But then at the same time, it doesn't really limit or define you. I mean, when I was leaving school and I wanted to go to what we would call college over here, which is like a stepping stone in between full-time student at a university and school, I got turned away because one of my grades wasn't high enough for the subject I was going to take, which ended up pushing me down a path that was very different and actually was a lot better in the long run anyway. So, you know, it's not the be-all and end-all. And then I went to uni and did 3 years there as a student. Didn't do a master's and take a fourth year, I just did the 3, mainly because I didn't want the debt. But the debt over here is a bit of a joke anyway in comparison to other places. High school's a joke where I attend. Well, there you go. There you go. Solid chance at college, no debt required. Ayo. Well, I wish you luck with that. If it's something that you want to do, you know. I feel like it's one of those things that's not for everyone, and people feel people feel pushed into doing stuff like that, and I don't think it's really useful and or right. You know what I mean? Like, not everyone is someone who enjoys education stuff, and I feel like, particularly over here, from my experience of being younger through the education system, it was very much pushed on you that you go through the system and then become a uni student and go from there, which not everyone wants to do, and they basically get everyone to try and go to a university, and then they drop out within a year if they don't like it anyway, so it kind of is just a waste of time. The only reason I want to go is to learn artificial intelligence things and coding solely for the idea of making that bank. Well, I mean, you know, everyone has a reason for why they want to do a certain thing. If there's a reason for why you want to do something, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, at the end of the day, the world revolves around money, doesn't it? So making as much as you can in a shorter space of time, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I respect that. Money's a good motivator. It's true. I think the important thing is, though, it's that kind of, you know, not to have my, you know, wise old man moment. But I feel like it's one of those things where you also want to do something at least you enjoy to some degree. Because money is a good motivator, but if you're doing something that you absolutely despise, the money doesn't really matter at the end of it, because you hate doing whatever it is you're doing anyway. Okay, we've unlocked terror raids now. So South Province Area 1 is where we are here. So I guess the closest one to where we were is this one. So I guess we'll go to that one. Alright. There is a dragon one there, but we won't go to that. We'll go to the closest one to the perimeter, which is ghost type, actually. Which I think ghost type could be good early on. Ghost types are good. You know, a lot of normal types running around in early game Pokemon. A ghost type could be a useful Pokemon for us to catch. I'll take it. Not bad. So I want the AI part. I already fuck around with chatbots because I find it fun. Well, there you go. As I say, if it's something you enjoy, then there's nothing wrong with that at all. Go for it. So it's nice that you got something that you enjoy doing like that, you know? Other people's. Well, there you go. Yeah, you want to pick something and find something that you can do long term that you enjoy, you know? There's nothing worse than doing something you hate. Or doing something that's unenjoyable. I mean, you know, I ended up leaving in the end from where I was because I wasn't enjoying it. And, you know, there was other reasons behind it anyway as well, but I really wasn't enjoying it there. So I was kind of thankful in the end that it ended up not working out. What we got here is a Krogunk 2-star raid. I don't know what level the 2 stars are. So if we die during a raid battle, we won't count that because some of them we don't know what the actual Pokemon's levels are going to be. So I don't really know. There's a chance this Krogunk's too high for us to fight. Well, we'll find out, I suppose. Over that, we're going to have a Krogunk for the first gym, which is very good because it's poison fighting and it will resist basically everything. So this is a good catch if we get it. Krogunk with a Terra type Ghost. Terra Ghost Krogunk. That's actually kind of quality. Terra Ghost Krogunk. It's cool. Yeah, what level is it? I don't know is the only problem. We'll find out in a minute. Let's go for an Ember. Yeah, come on, little Fuecoco. Please do some damage. Oh god, the AI aren't doing much, are they? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. This might not go as well as we thought. Okay. See, this is why I say if we die during this, we're kind of not going to count it because we don't really... I guess we're going to have to find a 1-star raid then. And this 2-star will be too much for now. Because there's nothing we can really do about this because it's not like you get level gauges of how what the Pokemon are going to be within here. So, in the case of this, we won't count this as a death because... I mean, we had no idea how strong this Krogunk was going to be or if the AI were actually going to be able to do anything. This is a bit of a problem then. As they are just weak as piss. Even if we Terra, we're not going to be able to do a lot here. We're just going to get 2-shotted every time. Yeah. So we're going to probably lose this fight here. Even if we Terra, I don't think we win this. He probably still outspeeds and knocks us out unless he fights someone else. AI industry will be blowing up in the future. It's too big of a market to not... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a smart thing, though, is going for something that you know in the future is going to be bigger. That's a smart move. Okay, we won't live that, probably. Fuck. Alright. fine. Let's say, so we know we can't take on 2 stars now. I probably should have checked what the caps are for the raids. Is there a thing that actually tells us exactly what the raids would be between? Oh, level 20. Okay, so 1 star is level 12. So we'll have to go for 1 star raids then. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to find a 1 star raid close by. I'm going to take a quick BRB when we finish this fight. If we do. I don't know if we'll run out of time. I think we probably will. That's fine if we do. If we do run out of time, that's okay. Because as I say, it was kind of... This was a... Today's like the experiment at the start of the Nuzlocke where we're kind of figuring things out. So, this was kind of useful. Good stuff, though. Useful to know, though, that this is about these caps. I probably should have checked this beforehand, but it's something I didn't think of in time. Lurk and listen to music. Have a good stream. I appreciate it. Silence, thank you for being here and hanging out for so long. And, yeah. Maybe we'll see you again sometime. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. You have fun listening to your music. I'm just gonna get taunted again. That's annoying. Everyone else is dead, so we're the only one who's gonna get hit anyway. It's a problem. Oh, fuck. That's fine. Come on, game. Kind of a shame, because that Krogunk would have been good, but I guess level cap-wise anyway, it would have been hard to get. Especially with the rando Pokemon. No one's going to be running a level 2 raid as, like, regular people. It'd be unfair anyway if we had some guy with, like, a level 100 that just came and slapped everything. I think. Time's about to run out anyway, which is fine. Useful to know, though. So I was a little unprepared for this Nuzlocke, to be honest, so it's useful to know the information we do know. Probably should have done some stuff beforehand. Okay, we'll lose the run. Well, not lose the run. Lose the den. Fine, though. Flying out the cabin, that's fine. We didn't know. I'm going to take a quick BRB though, because to say I'm going to take a very quick break and just go refill my water, have a bathroom break real quick. I'm going to do that and switch to the BRB, and I'll be back in just a second, okay? Be back in like 2 minutes. And we're back. Continue on from there. I guess we got to find a 1-star den then. Let's go and have a poke around, shall we? Got this one over here, which is... Oh, we accidentally ran into a scatterbug, which we don't want. Let's get away from that any second. We could just kill it. Yeah, we will. Screw it. Having Fire Terror as well, obviously, is quite useful here, because it means the first 2 gyms we're probably going to walk through. A little Fuecoco, so should be fine, though. Skip as many Pokemon here as we can. We don't want to run into everything, of course. If we find items, we might pick some of them up. We don't need to get a lot of them, though. We're looking for 1-star dens. Whatever the first 1-star den is, we'll go for that. That's a 2-star Shinx. Shinx would be kind of cool, though. There's a Gimme Ghoul. Terror Raid up there. Grab the item for a free awakening. Nice, we can't get up there yet. Dodge the Drowsies. I don't know if I want to fight the trainer, because there's a chance that they're too high leveled. So I don't necessarily want to do it. They are in Area 1, so they're probably not going to be, but we are in some of the later stuff here. So I don't want to run into a wild Pokemon, find out it's going to be too strong anyway, and then get wiped. So we got to be careful. There is a bunch of starting Pokemon here from right at the start of the game, though, so we'll probably be fine, but still. Can't be too careful. TMs and stuff back here as well that we'll come and grab in a bit, I suspect. It's like a fire den, maybe? Ooh, hello. Acid spray. What have we got here? Is it another 2-star? 2-star Pineco fighting type. That's a problem. Got that. Rare candy, though. Kind of useful. Psybeam as well. We'll take that. Check the map real quick. We've checked that one. We've checked that one. We checked these 2. Presumably this one as well, then. There's Dragon here is the last one in the area, and then we'd be forced to go for one of those 2-star ones anyway, and we actually can't get up there yet. So I guess we have to fight a 2-star one then. I just don't know how we're actually going to do it, because we might not be high enough level. Oh, we can't get the electric one because it's up there either. We basically have a choice here of the fighting type one, the Krogunk we already fought, or this poison one, which was Shinx. Pineco fighting type. We have nothing to fight any of these either, is the problem. If we had a super effective move, maybe we'd be able to do something, but we can't really against a poison type. I wonder if our best bet is the fighting type, honestly. Maybe we'll try that one. I guess we'll just have to try them until we get one. This is the only problem with this type of Nuzlocke for this game, is it's kind of flawed in the sense that we can't really just do what we wanted to do with random catches and have it work. The only way to make it random is to do what we're doing here, but then brings about the issue of with level caps. We're now trying to fight with a level 11 against a potential level 20. That's going to be a pain in the ass. I don't think there's anything we can give it either to make it easier. There's not really any items or anything we can whip out to make this really easy. We just got to try. Bash our head against the wall. See if anyone randomly pops up. I don't think they will, but we'll see. If nothing happens in within like a minute on the timer, then I'll just move on. Otherwise, we'll just be here for hours just waiting, won't we? It'll just be stupid. I'm praying we find something. I guess we aren't finding anyone, so it looks like we're going in again on our own. God. What AI Pokemon? Hopefully we got some decent AI Pokemon for this. At least something that's good against fighting types. Yeah. I'm not sure what we're going to do, I guess, if we can't do this. I guess we'll have to try one of the other areas and try and find a 1-star den. Fighting type Pineco. So, I mean, it's not going to have any stabs, at least, with that. This is actually a better team for fighting it. Particularly the Staravia could be quite good here. Maybe if we burn as well, and an Intimidate off early is quite useful. Let's go for a Ember, obviously. Okay, crits coming out. Okay, never mind. Bug Bite hits like a truck. Crit hit Bug Bite, that's frustrating. Staravia puts a decent shot in on it as well. Get another Ember. If we could burn, that'd be really handy. Takedown's gonna sit itself, that's fine. Let's say there's not really anything we can do at this point. We kind of have to get our first catch before anything's going to happen here, I think. So... Oh no. No, we can't even do this, because if we catch it, it'll be above level cap. Yeah, never mind. We can't catch these Pokemon anyway. Never mind. We're being stupid. I need to just run. I just realized. Okay, well, we have to fight this now. But, yeah, we can't even catch this anyway. Because if we do, it's above level cap, so we can't use it. So actually, it's irrelevant. We'll just have to... If we kill this thing, we'll just have to not catch it. And go from there, because I just... Yeah, I completely forgot that. Level caps are a thing, so we can't do it. We need to find a level 1, then. We'll have to force a 1-star raid somewhere, so we might have to... I don't know how we're going to do that, is the only thing. I guess we'll just have to get lucky. Okay, we got knocked out in one hit. Love the image for the TM. Yeah, they are kind of good, aren't they? Yeah, this is frustrating. I feel like this is one of those things where I was very underprepared for this Nuzlocke, and I didn't think a lot of this through, nor realize some things that were staring me in the face. So now I've realized it, that actually we couldn't even catch this anyway. It's like, it's useful to know, but it's kind of annoying. You know? Because there's not really anything we can do here. We're going to get knocked out by that again by 1-2 hits. Yeah, from rollout. Oh, tackle is probably the wrong move here, but it's fine. It's terrored anyway, so... Thank you for being here too, I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to everyone for hanging out today, I appreciate it all. I know it's been kind of a weird, slower stream, and also it's... Everything's broken and whatnot, but I appreciate people hanging out and being here still, even though that happened. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, as I say, basically ignore what's happening here, because we can't do anything here anyway. So just... like, ignore what's going on. Because we can't do anything anyway. If we could run, we would have, but we didn't have a choice. I guess Area 1 we won't have a catch in then. This is very annoying. I don't really know what we're supposed to do. Like, if we don't find 1-star raids, at least now, or anything under the level cap, I don't know what we're supposed to do necessarily. Burn's helpful. I don't think we'd knock it out anyway, and it might just give us too much XP if we did. Yeah, we live a rollout because of the burn. We might actually knock this thing out. That'd be funny if we do, because we aren't allowed to catch it anyway. 6 damage from the rollout. Love it. I guess Intimidate came out again. This actually would have been a good catch as well, Pineco, I think, if we'd have been able to get it. So, yeah. We'll probably live this. No, we don't. Never mind. Alright, we'll lose then. That's fine. That'll probably knock out the rest of our time. Yeah. Okay. So, so we can't do 2 stars because they're too high level, and I completely overlooked that until we took the fight, and then realized midway through the fight we couldn't actually catch it anyway because it would be above the level cap of the next gym. So we wouldn't even be able to use it. So that's good. You'd think I'd have fought these out a bit more, having done, like, what, 3 or 4 Nuzlocks by now, but I guess this one's kind of weird, so... Yeah. That's disappointing. I don't know how I didn't think of that, really, but... Yeah, let's, get the fuck out of here, I guess. And go to one of the other areas and pray that we can find a 1-star raid there. If we can't, I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest. I'll have to revise my whole thing. Can't jump that either. Can we not get this jump? Probably too small. Maybe on the edge here if we're lucky. We can, nice. Ah, we should have grabbed that on the way past as well. Unfortunate. Alright, we'll go to the other area. Actually, we can probably fast travel back to Naranja again and go from there. Actually, or we can go from here, I guess. It's a flying pterodon. We'll go back to the school and then we'll go from here, because this is where the first gym is anyway. We need to go and fight. So I guess we'll try going that way and pray that there's a 1-star then. If there isn't, I don't know what we'll do. So, yeah. We'll figure it out, I suppose. Maybe. Stream's been a bit of a disappointment, hasn't it? Been a bit of a letdown, this. So it's all been scuffed as fuck. I haven't really been able to do anything this whole time. Bit annoying, really. Was it this direction? Is the way we want it? Gonna go left. Yeah. That way. Can't remember where the gate is, though. I think it's further down. Yeah. Yeah, I know we haven't really done a lot today. It's a bit disappointing, to be perfectly honest. But, that's my fault, I guess, for being underprepared for this. We'll try and sort it out and revise a few things for next week to make sure that it actually works properly, because, yeah. This is kind of dumb. I feel like I've just wasted a bunch of time. Oh, apologies for that. I know today's not been the best stream in the world. We have 2 more streams for the end of the month, though, and hopefully they'll be better, so... Hi, Probster, how are you? Doing okay. I'm a little frustrated with today. We had a few tech problems at the start of stream, and then we haven't really done anything all stream in Pokemon, because we've been messing with rule sets and stuff, and figuring out that half the stuff I was going to do doesn't actually work. So we had to change what we were doing, and yeah, it's been kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest. So we haven't really achieved anything. Like, we've just kind of run around for a few hours, not really doing anything in Pokemon, and then realizing that we couldn't do, like, level 2 dens to catch a Pokemon because they'd be too high level, and we couldn't catch regular Pokemon because we did random number generator and it gave us stuff that we couldn't catch. So, yeah, we're in a bit of a weird position right now. It's been a bit of a letdown, to be honest. So, yeah. A little frustrating, but what can you do? It's not my fault. Well, some of it's not. The tech stuff's not. I guess being underprepared for the Nuzlocke's kind of my fault, but... I say kind of, it is. But we need to find a 1-star den, otherwise I honestly don't know what we're going to do. I guess I'll just have to find one off stream, maybe. I don't really know what we're going to do if we don't find a 1-star. Because if we level up enough, I don't think we'll be able to do it anyway. 2-star Krogunk, yeah, fuck. How are you though, Probster? Hopefully you're doing good. Area 2, I guess we'll try the dragon one next. What would this be? South Province Area 5. 4 and 2 are the first 2 we can get. Is 2... Oh, Area 3 we wouldn't have gone there yet. Area 4 down here. So we can try this area as well, down here, these 4. We got these dens. I guess this one counts probably as well. And the dragon one. So we got these ones here. We have like 7 dens here to try and get 1 catch from. If we can, I don't know what we'll do. So we got A1, Area 1 as well, which is down here, but we've already tried and we couldn't get anything. So that's a miss for now. In that grow, we might have to go back to that cave and catch better stuff. I know Fork said we'll come back later, but we might actually have to just catch something. we count this within the line of the region? I think so, yeah. I guess we'll go do the grass, and this is still within it as well, because I think the river cuts this off. I guess we'll go all the way up here, then we'll grab this one and come down, then we'll come back to the dragon flying and go through there. So we'll go all the way up to the top there, and then we'll come back down through the region. Try and dodge as many Pokemon and stuff as we can. That being said, I don't think we're even going to get all that done this stream, so... yeah. Maybe I'll have to talk to Twisted and see how he did it. Okay, but bad connection. Always get better from here. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it's just been a bit annoying, I guess. I don't know. Because I kind of set all this stuff up to... well, I say set all this stuff up. But I kind of thought I'd prepared fairly well for this, but I guess not. My prep wasn't obviously very good. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Stream itself has been okay, though. We haven't had any problems other than the initial audio issue that we had. But that's some cool new people. It's a good time. We haven't got long left, though. We're going to be ending pretty soon. I'll probably do one raid down, and if we don't get anything, we'll go from there. But... yeah. There's a young goose. Doesn't matter because we're not catching it anymore, but still. Grab all the items we can as well, because we may as well. Looks like the Pokemon we're going for is up there as well. But as long as it's before the... what's it called? We'll be fine. The boundary. Which it should be. So we'll go up there and catch. That's the den we're going to up there. The glowing, sparkly stuff. Hopefully it's a 2-star. If there isn't, then... I don't know how we do it. I guess we could try the Pokeportal stuff, but then we don't have a Nintendo Online account, so I don't know how that's going to work. Because this is just a random Nuzlocke profile. You can sometimes get... well, this is Area 1. Was that West Province Area 1? Okay, so that no, we can't grab this one then. This one's a maybe. We'll check that one. We obviously went into Western Province, which you're not allowed there. South Province Area 2. We'll try and get up to that one. Feel like we may have had to have gone up the cliff there, though, to get there. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, what a nightmare this has been. An item? Take the free item, I guess. We have to go up there, and then I think that's going to be part of the thing anyway. So I guess we'll go down to the dragon then. Pretty sure that's going to count as part of the other region. Map immediately zoomed out again because of the Joy-Cons being a pain in the ass. I guess we'll go down to this dragon one then. And we'll go to the Pokemon Center and grab the fast travel points while we're here. Yeah, a bit of a disaster this, isn't it? Yeah. I don't really know what to make of today. Game's lagging as well, so they still haven't fixed that. Love it. Love that for us. Don't need to know about crouching. Glad you're doing alright though, Probster. Nice to see you, my friend. I'm glad to see you doing well. They wanted to talk to me for some reason. I'm not going to talk to him though. Yeah. We need to at least do something before the end of it here. Get our one catch. Like... we don't get anything, that's ridiculous. So we need to go and get at least one. We've effectively achieved nothing in this whole stream. Kind of awkward, isn't it? And we can't climb the cliff either, so we're going to have to go probably all the way over there to get back up unless there's a ramp this side, which I'm hoping there is. At least we've got these two down here that we can check as well. Can we actually get up here? I bet this is going to be an area we can get back up. Oh no, we might be able to if we loop round. gonna be Dragon if we get it, which is gonna be a bit of a pain because Dragon's pretty resistant. We gotta get lucky again on a 1-star raid, as I say, so. It's strange, I don't know why we haven't found any 1-star raids yet from like the 7 or 8 we've checked, I think. I say 7 or 8, how many we've checked. Because I feel like we should have. We haven't even got a gym badge yet, so it should be fairly easy to find 1-stars, I thought, but maybe not. Maybe they're just uncommon spawns, I don't know. Happy to have been here even though my connection's so bad. I accidentally ran into that Pokemon because I looked at chat. I mean, I appreciate seeing you, Probster. It's always good to see you. We're always happy to have you here. And I'm glad that you enjoy hanging out here, you know? I try and do what I can with these streams. Sometimes it doesn't work out, like today. But, you know, I always try and... We try and have a good time and make the best of what we got. And today was not a great hand, we were dealt. Kind of a sucky way to end the week, to be honest, because we've had some pretty good streams this week. So, yeah, a little bit of a sad note to end the stream on. Or the streaming week on, I suppose. But, you know, no, nothing we could do about it, really, as I say. So, we also had a random crash in the middle of stream, and I don't know what that was about either. But that sorted itself out now, so that's good. Arrived our destination. I bet it's a 2-star raid. Oh, it's a 1! We've got it, finally! Yes! A 1-star Dragon Terror. Actually, we'll just go ready to go. 1-star Dragon Terror Rockruff. Yo. That's actually quality. Because we can just drag... Oh, the Dragon Terror is kind of insane. That's pretty nutty, not gonna lie. Now we just gotta win the fight. Okay. Yeah, raid battles we don't kind of count as knockouts and things because the Pokemon fight is boss anyway, so. Here we go. Dragon Terror Rockruff. This will be the only Pokemon we catch today then, because we're going to end stream basically straight after. But maybe we'll check the other ones as well. I don't know. Still not a lot of damage, because not very effective, of course, because Dragon, but we'll go with Round, I suppose, instead. Okay, we've got flinched. Go for another round. Okay, there's a bit of damage coming in. Rockruff with the Rock Throw, that's going to be big damage. Big damage coming out there onto us. We can survive one more turn, I think we get to Terra. Huge damage comes out there. Should eat the bite as well, nice. Get the Terrastalize. Terrastalize won't give us that much of a boost here, but I guess we'll... I mean, we could use Fire Move, but I don't think there's any point, because it's not very effective anyway, because it's Dragon, but... No matter what, you always make me happy. Oh, sweet of you to say there, Probster. I appreciate that. I'm glad I can do that for other people, you know? I don't always make myself happy, but I'm glad I can do it for other people, you know? We're gonna die to that, that's fine. I say we're not counting raid deaths as anything, because raid deaths are kind of gonna happen. There's not really a lot you can do about it fighting against the boss Pokemon. Don't worry about bad English though, Probster. I've been in this game long enough now to read through, you know, typos and things like that if people put them in there, so don't you worry. You're absolutely fine, my friend. Let's finish off strong by actually getting something worth anything here with our Terra Raid Dens. We inflict the final blow at long last. Chipping away at a Pokemon. And we finally get our capture. Oh god. I guess I have my stick half pressed in. Pokeball. Cheeky little Pokeball here as we go for a Rockruff. Definitely not what I was expecting. This is South... we'll have to see which one this was. South... whichever. This is a 2, isn't it, I think? And ouch from 2 there. You're not wrong. That was rough. So happy that you can that. I think I know what you mean now. Got EXP candies as well, that's handy. Yeah, it's, I don't know. So I'm not always the happiest person in the world, but I'm glad that I can do that for other people, you know? Just, even if it's just giving them a couple of hours where they can come in and have a laugh and switch off from real life, you know? It's just nice. Name for Rockruff. What are we going to call Rockruff? We got a name for him? Food-based names, remember. What we call him Rockruff. He's a dog. We got a name for him? Food-based name, remember. We're going to call him the name of a food or drink or something like that. We did skip Sprite earlier, but I feel like that would be an electric type Sprite. So I don't know what to go for here. Rockruff. I know there is an American thing called Pop Rocks, isn't there? Which we could call him something like that. I don't know. That would work as a name. I think we could go Pop Rocks. With the Dragon Terror as well. Yeah, we'll go Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks has been added to the party. With the Dragon Terror, he'll be really good as well in the thing. Level 1 HP. Add him into the... This was... Where were we on the map again? We're a... which bit are we in? Which distinction? South Province Area 2. Rockruff. That's captured. What nature is Little Rockruff? That's the question. I don't want to open the map again. The name fits? Yeah, I think it does. It's a rock type dog. I think the name fits. Minus... Oh, okay, minus special increased attack. Preventing from sleeping. You know what? Adamant nature. I'll take that. Depends which lichen rock it turns into. But... Should we... What do you reckon, chat? Should we do... Well, he's level 12, isn't he, as well, yeah. Should we try one more Terra Den? We've obviously done one here now. Although we said we were going to be able to do 3 per thing, so... We've already tried that one. This one, I think, is just within the region's border. So we can probably grab this one as well. I'll make sure that I write them down as well, so that we know. I'll put it down now so I don't forget. Stream is so far behind. Don't worry, Probster. It's okay. It's alright, don't worry. South A1. A2 and... South
I
A2,
can't believe
South
what I'm
A4.
seeing.
Yo. Cheshire's Anapores. I think that's the name. There we go. Welcome in. Welcome to stream. Brought us right towards the end, actually. But thank you very much for popping in, and welcome to stream. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it very much. How are you doing? You're having a good one. I'm just writing something in my book here to keep track of my Nuzlocke stuff. Because I'm going to be doing multiple encounters per area, so... I can't do it on a tracker. Rockruff. I don't... Wait, and... We'll be going for a few more minutes, yeah. But we're towards the end, though, yeah. We usually stream for about 3 hours. So we're coming towards the last part of stream. But we will be on for a little bit longer, though. We aren't ending right now. But we've got, like, 15-20 minutes left. Caught us right at the end, there. I'm glad that we've achieved something, finally, though, in actually catching a Pokemon. Because we kind of got screwed early on by RNG and things there, so... Yeah, welcome into stream. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for popping into stream. I asked this earlier as well to someone else who came in. How did you peruse the Scarlet and Violet category and happen to find us? Or where did you come in from? It's always interesting to find out where everyone finds you from. Was I on your recommended, for example? Probably not. I'm not on anyone's recommended, am I? Surely. Twitch is getting desperate if they're recommending this stream. Run away. You know Twitch's standards have dropped if they're recommending this stream. Oh, it's a 2-star Flaffy. Alright, we might be able to get away with this one as well. We'll go and check it. Oh, we can't go in the water yet, can we? Can we even get across there? Shit. Alright, we won't be able to do that yet then. This is a right pain in the ass. Okay. So we can't go and get the extra catcher there yet. We'll just have to bank on the fact that these will change and we'll be able to get the terra dens that we actually need. What a mess this is, though. Okay, I'll have to rethink basically the whole like way we're going to structure this run, because it's a absolute shit show, to be fair, already. We already checked all of these. We know we can't catch any of these because they're all level 2 dens. The only other place we could do is go to area 4. We'd have to go back through here and then come down. If we could even get up the cliffs, which I don't know if we can yet, can we? I don't know if we can actually get down here yet. Oh no, we can cross here and then go up there. Yeah, okay, we can try. Alright. Been searching for shiny hunters actually for tips, but I found you and needed to check you out. Since I found your PNG cool, ayo, thank you very much. I know the artist who is potentially still lurking will be happy to hear that. I know they, you know, it's always nice to hear that people enjoy the artwork and things that people made. I'll do a cheeky little shout out as well though for my artist. Exclamation mark GM. Here you go. Exclamation mark GM. It's my artist who made the PNG. Thank you for the compliment on it though. I appreciate it. As I say, welcome into stream. It's unfortunate that you came in towards the end here, but once again, thank you very much for being here, though. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. The business of shiny hunting, the way. Shiny hunting tips. I don't know if I have any shiny hunting tips, to be honest. I know I have found a few shinies back on my main profile from when I played this when it first came out. But they were more random than anything else. I know using the sandwiches is a big thing for people to help get shinies. I'm actually even going the right way here. Okay, I think so. Or did I commit too far here? I might want to get back up on the... No, I need to go across the bridge, don't I? No, I need to backtrack. It's back there. That's where I need to get up on. Alright. Hopefully we can actually get up there. Yeah, this Nuzlocke's been a bit of a nightmare so far. We've been trying to do a Nuzlocke and then realised basically at every turn that we couldn't do what we were trying to do because of level caps and or not being able to get the right Pokemon to spawn and things. So we've run into an absolute bit of a nightmare of a stream today where everything's just been like, no, can't do that, try something else. No, can't do that, try something else. Absolute nightmare. Typical Cheshire luck. There you go. Well, there you go. Feel good though, don't you worry. I stream 4 times a week. Don't always play Pokemon though, but we're playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as well. So if that's something that interests you, we play that on Tuesdays as well right now. So yeah, you never know. Feel free to check out the stream schedule and stuff on any stream to see the other times that I stream at. And there's also schedules on Twitter and things like that if you want to have a quick poke on there. Completely up to you though, don't you worry about it. We have a Discord as well if you wanted to find it from there. We have a few ways of finding stream schedules and stuff, so if you're interested in coming back for any of that stuff, we also have our stuff up there. We'll probably be playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet again next Sunday. Always late on my streams, but I'll try to be here as often as I can. Hey, at the end of the day, you don't have to be worry about being late, you know? I always, the way I look at it is like this. If anyone ever made you feel bad for being late, quote-unquote, to a stream, then that's pretty shitty because no one's entitled to your time at the end of the day, you know? It's your time to do with what you want, so you don't have to worry about being late. You know? You're not on the clock. It's all good. If you wanna come in and hang out, you can come in and hang out, you know? I need to go, let's ping that so I know. There we go. I feel like the stuff in this area is going to be too high level for us, so yeah. Might be a small problem. Do we need to... I think we need to set up here, don't we, and go across? Can we even... Well, I don't even know if we can get across here. I guess we can, maybe, over here. Go for the Swabloos. Never had that happen, but a streamer got mad at me for asking if they can call me by my preferred name. Really? Wait, a streamer got mad at you because you had a preferred name that they weren't using and you asked them to use it and they got mad at you for it. I suppose the first thing I'll ask is what was the preferred name and, you know, tell me because then I'll use it, obviously. Because I'm not going to be a dick about it. So if you do have a preferred name, if I ever do that with anyone as well, if you have a preferred name and I don't use it, because obviously, you know, I'm just going to see the first thing I see of your name in the chat and I'm going to say it. So if you do have one, then please feel free to tell me. But if anyone actually got mad about that, then that's just hilarious, to be honest, that someone actually got angry about that. Then again, why am I surprised it's Twitch we're on after all? People are a bunch of babies when it comes to people coming into chat sometimes. And getting mad for no reason, you know. Chesh, but a few people also call me Cheshy. I'll try to remember that as best I can. And please feel free to correct me if I ever don't use your prefer... Oh, we got another one! Alright, we can actually get this. This is Area 4. Alright, we're going to take this one. Area 4, Tarantula. Alright, so we'll have at least caught 2 Pokemon here. This will be Terra Electric and a Terra... Terra Dragon this early on in the game. It's kind of insane. I appreciate it. No, you. I appreciate you coming in and giving me a chance on stream today. That's what I appreciate. You didn't have to. You were shiny hunting. You were looking for random people, but you saw the PNG and you thought it was cool, so you came in. And I appreciate that a lot. I think that's really fucking cool. Well, thank you for giving us a chance. Welcome back, Oreo, as well. It's nice to see you again. How are you doing? How was your cleaning? We're going on a little bit longer because we basically it's taken us until like 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago to actually catch our first Pokemon other than Pour Me. So yeah, we decided that we couldn't do the things we were doing raid dens. So we're doing that now and we're trying to catch this Tarantula. It was fine. Only fine. Hopefully it'll be better next time for you. It's nice to see you though. Might be a bit quiet still. That's okay, don't you worry. We haven't got too long left anyway. We're probably going to wrap up in the next few minutes anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. You know you don't have to worry about being quiet. You can feel free to lurk as much as you want. Goes for everyone as well, again. You know, because I know there's been a few new people here today, so you might not necessarily know how it works around here. But no one ever has to feel bad about not talking or anything like that. If you want to come in here and lurk and never say a word, that's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. You come in here, drop your lurk, and hang out. I know you know. I don't want you to, you know. Don't feel bad about it. Don't worry about it, you know. It's all good. Hope you're doing okay, though. Catch this Tarantula. We're gonna have to come up with a food-based name for him, chat. What are we gonna call him? What are we gonna call Tarantula? He's a little spider with string wrapped all around him in a ball. We got any names for what we think he could be called? What are we feeling? Gross. Love it. We can't call him Gross, unfortunately. Find random shiny hunters anytime, but I was scared to never find you. But I set my priorities. Hey, yo. That's pretty cool, though. I'm around a lot. You'll find me around. Don't you worry. Tarantula, we're going to give him a nickname. What are we calling him? He's a spider. He produces... He's like a... I guess he's just a web... I was going to say silk spider, but it's not. What do we want to call him? What are we calling the spider? Food-based names is what we're going with for this run. Has anyone got a food-based name they want to give little Tarantula here? I know Probster was behind before and he suggested apricot before. Spaghetti. Oh, to be fair, that's a great one. That fits the theme as well with the ball of stuff. Do we just want to call him Spaghetti instead? Just like that. Spaghetti. Yeah, I think we've got to go for the meme factor and the food-based name though with Spaghetti. We caught 2 Pokemon then today. Now, we will have to drop one of them because we did say that we can't, for the first gym at least, we can't have more Pokemon than the gym leader. So, yeah, we'll make sure that's the thing. What I'm going to do is quickly run back up there. I'm going to go back to where the main Pokemon Center is, and then we'll go from there. Actually, we need to check out our new Pokemon, don't we? Forget sounds good to me. It works, doesn't it, I think, for a little baller string boy. Insomnia, interesting ability. Neutral natured, is it hardy? It is. The curse of the hardy natures continues. We had a bunch of neutral natures in our brilliant diamond shining pearl Nuzlocke. Okay, so that's 2 of our Pokemon filled out. We'll have more that we can go and catch in the various wild areas. What I'll probably do to make sure that this actually works properly is I will... every day I will check these off stream as well. And I'll go and catch any... if I find level 1 Terradens to fill out our Pokemon, I'll go and do that. So we don't spend the whole of the next stream doing what we did today. Running around aimlessly, not actually achieving anything. Because, you know... it's not very good to watch, to be perfectly honest. If I'm just like, yeah, let's go catch a Pokemon. Oh, we can't get anything. Never mind, let's move on. You know? It's not the best thing in the world to watch. So I'll try and sort that out for next time and make sure that we're a bit better prepared. Because it can be a little frustrating. But yeah, at least we have fun hanging out here. That's the main thing. We have fun hanging out here. Got a good group of folks in here always. And I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. Thank you for making this Sunday a good day. Especially after the really scuffed start to stream where the audio was all broken. And I was thinking about whether I was going to have to cancel after like, what, 10 minutes or something. I thought I was going to have to just end stream. So thank you all for being here and making this a great stream as well. Sprinkles as well, if you're still here. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. That was very kind of you. And yeah, I'll do my full wrap up in a minute, but I'm just, you know, in that mood right now. I don't know what we're going to do then. Maybe we'll raid someone new today. We might raid a Pokemon person today. A new person playing Scarlet Violet as well. I don't know. Who knows? We shall see. Let's go up to the Pokemon Center. We'll heal up, make sure we get our new team members ready. Really glad the audio got sorted out. Me too, honestly. I thought there was a shiny there. It was just a Sunkern with the Smolives trying to disguise itself. But I'm really glad it's sorted as well. It was a real pain in the ass, and it's one of those annoying problems that just is there, and what do you do about it, you know? Especially right before stream. What can you really do? It broke right before, and I couldn't really... I didn't know what to do with it, so... yeah, weird. Very strange, and I'm just glad it's sorted. Glad we were able to have a stream, you know? I want to grab that item behind him. Alright, let me grab the item. What do we get? It's gonna be a Pokeball, isn't it? It's gonna be a Pokeball or a potion. Bunch of young gooses there as well. The DDoSers. Go and drop a save here, though. We'll stand on the Union Circle, why not? With our broken camera. Save the adventure so far, though. Let me take you back to our normal place where stream happens, shall we? Take you back to the lab. Welcome back to the lab. Welcome back to the lab. Let me just close this in the background. As I say, I'll probably off stream. I guess I'll clean up the rest of the dens, and I was gonna say dungeons, dens, and we'll try and catch any other tier 1 dens if I can find them. Because otherwise we're not really gonna have any Pokemon. This is basically only a problem for Gym 1 and 2, or Gym 1 really more than anything, because we'll actually have a team after that. Going into Gym 3, we'll be able to catch level 2 dens, so it'll be way easier. But we just need to make sure that we're high enough level to be able to go in for a level cap of, what, 17, 15 for the first 2 gyms. But at the minute we got Rockruff and we got Tarantula, so... you know. We're doing alright there. We got those 2. We've obviously got Pawmot. Or not Pawmot. For me, which we got at the start, and obviously we got Tarantula and Rockruff now with both decent. Well, I'd say Rockruff is really good with the Dragon Terror. We got really lucky that the only 1-star in that whole area was a 1-star Dragon Terror. I think that's pretty goated that we actually got Dragon. So, And then obviously Electric Terror on Tarantula is fairly handy as well. Doesn't really cover many of its weaknesses, but Rock Ruff will be really nice later on when we have water gyms and stuff. Fighting is quite useful there. And it will just be good generally because Dragon Terror's resistant to everything, basically. Let me get the music back on. And I'll start thinking about wrapping up. I might raid someone new today. I might raid someone in Scarlet Violet. See if there's anyone brand new to raid. How about it? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'll raid someone else. I don't know. I should probably check my follows list first as well. Never got shiny before in any Pokemon game. I've legitimately had... By legitimately, I mean as in randomly encountered. Before Scarlet Violet, I've had 2. One was in Ruby, which was in the Victory Road, if I remember rightly. And the second one was in... it was really recent. It was in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I got one. I got a Weasel outside Valley Windworks that was shiny. First encounter Nuzlocke and you got a shiny. Yo, actually goated. I'm happy for you though. Cheshi. Thanks for stream. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna have a quick peek at someone I might raid here. Yeah, we might raid someone new. Branch out a little, you know? Hang on, I better mute my desktop audio and put Spotify on a minute. If anything goes off like notifications, you won't be able to hear it for a minute. Okay. Let's double check as well, actually, and see who's online. Because I should probably do that. Ooh. Oh, there is someone who never is on this early, though, as well. So I could drop it. Oh, we could. Ooh. Yeah, this is a weird choice now. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know who to raid. I've got a couple of options, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of shiny hunters going on right now in the Pokemon category. Some real random music coming on right now in Pokemon as well. What about the one who's never on this early? I'm thinking about it, yeah. I don't know though, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know who I want to raid. Oh, yeah, I might go with that actually. I just realized one of the new people I found is a follower only chat, which slightly cucks a raid, so I don't really like that very much. So I'm probably going to go with someone who's never on this early. So I guess I know who we're raiding then. That makes my decision quite easy. Let me switch to our patent pending raid music. As I start wrapping everything up and doing all the things. Hi again, Bevan. How you doing? Came in just in time for us to head on out. Exclamation mark raid in the chat real quick. Let me just do that for everybody. So these are the raid messages. Exclamation mark raid for non-subs and exclamation mark sub raid as well. However, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you can, for when you have 100 channel points, click on the atom symbol below and click on the choose an emote to unlock. And you can use 100 channel points to unlock the subs emote. So you can use the Noxcat emote that we use for when we raid out and use our raid message. So So if you want to do that, you can. There's absolutely nothing wrong. We're using the biohazard one, though, the non-subs one. And don't let anyone ever tell you any different. If they complain about you using the non-subs one, then, you know, don't hang around with those people. Because they're dicks. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all hanging out today. Raid messages are in chat. I'm going to put in the raid command any second, and we're going to switch to the end screen. Make sure I actually spelled this right. Yeah, it is. We're good. We're going to go say hi to Marley today. What do I need to do quickly? Oh, yeah. Run through the list of stuff. First things first. Oreo. 13-month resub. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I can't believe it's already been over a year since we met. And you're one of my favorite people, and one of the best people I've met in the last 2 and a bit years now on Twitch. And I really appreciate you always being around. Thank you so much for the 13 months. And hopefully you'll be around, whether you're subbed or not, that doesn't matter. But hopefully you'll be around for many more in the future. Because we appreciate you around here and you're a big part of this community. Sean with 5 gifted subs. Can't remember who they were for because it doesn't tell me, strangely. I guess it's to not clog the feed with 5 subs. But Sean, thank you very much for the 5 gifties. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you as always, my man. And thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Sprinkles with the raid. Thank you very much, Sprinkles, as well for the raid. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing your community with me. And helping us out in a slightly low energy stream after a bit of a rough start with all the audio and stuff. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you had a good stream and you've had a great time getting back into your art stuff again. And Cheshi as well, thank you very much for the follow as well towards the end there. I really appreciate it. Helping us get one step closer towards our goal of 1K. We're closing in now, chat. We're closing in. So who knows? Can we still do it before the end of the year? We'll find out, won't we? I really appreciate everyone being here today. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for keeping me company on this Sunday. I put the raid in for Marley. Marley is playing Minecraft right now. But we love Marley. Marley's a good friend, and we very much appreciate them. So, if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate if you join in the raid. Even if you can't stick around, I'd appreciate if you join for the raid and hang out for a little bit. If you can't stick around, that's fine. Remember, do your post-stream self-care just like I'm going to do. Go up, get a stretch, have a drink, do all those type of things, bathroom breaks, all that. Because you might have been sat down for a little bit watching stream. You know. You might have been asleep while watching it, because it was the most boring stream I've ever done today. But, you know, you get the point. There it is. I'll put the laugh track in myself, right? Self-deprecating joke. The laugh track's coming out. But I really appreciate everyone being here today. And thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for keeping me company. To the new people who came in today, I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Once again to the Lab officially. Thank you for the follows. And yeah, we appreciate you being here. There's the gun. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all on Tuesday when I next stream. There's a schedule below stream that you can see the time when I'm on, but it doesn't show the games. But if you want the official one, you can look at Twitter or there's a link to Discord down there that you can look at where we have the official stream schedules with the games that we'll be playing. I'll be posting the one for next week tomorrow, or this week coming tomorrow. It'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday streams. And yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you there. I appreciate it, guys. Everyone have a good one, yeah? Have fun with Marley. Marley's great. You'll love her. Now, I'll see you around, yeah? Everyone have a good one. Bye-bye. Have a good rest of your weekends.